Hey y'all, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, Simply Me. Honey, I had to pop on. I hope you guys are enjoying your day. I know that there are a lot of people on right now. I think Ness, the star of the supposed star of the Vegas Gate, is on right now. And whoever else is on right now. But anyway, honey, I had to come and drop my recap because tomorrow it's gonna be stale tea, okay? So we gotta talk about it today because we're gonna have to see what happens after everybody returns home from Vegas Gate, because that's when the real tea is going to be spilled, in my opinion. Hey, Regina, how you doing? So anyway, y'all, if y'all could please hit the like button. I see a lot of people in the clouds. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like button for me. And if you in the clouds, you want to be part of the replay gang. I love my replay gang people. Thank y'all so much. I love my nomads. I love my porch monsters. I said, well, let me go on and come on here on Sunday because it's gonna be still tea by tomorrow, child. Now I didn't want to, but I had time right now, so let me go on and do it. Go on and say what I got to say, right? So anyway, y'all please hit the like button if you're coming in, right? So anyway, shall we might get started on this recap. So I've been watching on and off when I could, and so I had a couple of things that I wanted to talk about that I found interesting pertaining to Vegas Gate 2.0, right? So we're gonna get started, child. Now I hope I can remember the title of my video. But so we just gonna talk, and I hope that everything turns out right, right? You fine? Oh, I'm doing just fine on this Sunday, child. I'm doing just fine on this Sunday, Regina, child. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. Like I said, I didn't want to come on today, but I had to because tomorrow we're gonna be on to something else because people will be gonna be turning home. And it's a lot going on, right? So anyway, and I hope that my hey CC, I hope that my people will catch me on the replay game. Y'all let everybody know while you're in the other chats that I did in fact do a recap today, right? Oh, thank you, Almighty Isis. Thank you, girl. I appreciate you, child. You're a lifesaver, right? So since I got the title of my video, we're gonna go on and get started. So the first thing, Sissy hasn't been. So the first thing we're gonna talk about is Ness the hot mess. And so the reason why I got that in the title, the reason why I got that in the title is because child, when it comes to Ness and her Vegas excursion with her people, the reason why I call it a hot mess is because I think that it was over promoted, over advertised, but we got less of a product. Okay, the product was over advertised, right? Over advertised, and she underproduced. All right, now or over promoted. I told y'all this. Been saying this. I get to say a lot of I told you souls in this video. Okay, like, and so when she first got there, um, hey, Miss Queenie 98, how you doing, girl? I thought you was the Queenie 88 person. I was like, what? So anyway, but thank y'all. Y'all please hit the like button, okay? I appreciate y'all so much, right? And so anyway, when she first touched down, the first thing I saw was Ness at the airport, right? Now when she was at the airport, I had I'm thinking, okay, she giving us the pre-fashion, it's gonna go up from there. Hey Miss LA, how you doing, love? Right? Cause to me, her airport outfit was the best outfit, right? Oh, child. And I think that sometimes, people got their own style or whatever. And it's green. Ness, is green your favorite color, girl? Because I'm like, girl. And then she had on them big old pants last night trying to hide her leg that everybody be talking about. I was like, honey, it's a lot going. What is the sexy factor into this? But okay, girl, it is what it is, right? And so her crew consisted of, so it was Lolo, Intrinsic, Ness, and Lemon, and Shakim and Roll, right? So that was the crew, right? Ooh, it was a lot going on. And so I wasn't impressed with anybody's fashions except for honestly Lolo's and Intrinsic, right? I liked their fashions. I liked what Lolo had on last night. Now let me talk about Lolo real quick, right? Now we heard that at one point in time, even before they left, they were talking about Lolo in a wheelchair and all of this and all that. So I thought Lolo was gonna get to Vegas and just do her own thing, right? Instead of trying to keep up, with Ness and them, right? And so we got there, and so I heard yesterday that what they say Lemon had been, trying to mimic Lolo's walk and all of this and all that, and they was, trying to, just not deal with the lady, right? And then, hey, Miss Creole, and then Ness got wind of it, and she tried to clean it up, right? Because we know she did that, right? We all saw it, right? First, I don't even think they want Lolo on the. Hey, Mike, I don't think they wanted Lolo on the party bus at first, but then people started talking about it and they tried to clean it up, right? That's how I thought. Hey, real Red Vines, how you doing? That's what I thought about it, right? And so, but if I was Lolo, honey, I would have went off and done my own thing. She would have been a good fit for Sean Bradley's crew, I think. Not in a bad way. It's just like seemed like that would have been more of her flow. You know what I mean? And everything. And so, but she went and, she had a good spirit about everything. She didn't let nothing get her down. She heard what they said about it. She heard people talking about it, but she still put on a smiling, happy face. And I said, you go, girl, because it made her, you know, uh, more of a person than the ones that was talking about her, right? It was cringy, right? She said, Mike said, I don't like how Shakimi cuss Lolo out. She's the same age as my mother. He better be glad I wasn't there. This disrespectful woman, child, womanizing. You mean manizing, right, child? But anyway, we're gonna get to that. So that happened with the Lolo. I seen that, and I heard, and I don't even think they came to Vegas with enough funds. Now, if and and a lot of people have a lot of the reason why a lot of people's commentary is alike because a lot of us seen this, we all seen the same thing, right? So this is just my take on what everybody else is talking about, right? And so anyway, I hope y'all will hit the like button for me. So anyway, it seemed like they didn't come with enough money. You know what I mean? I'm like, what in the world is going on? Y'all going on a trip? Y'all ain't got enough money? Child, what is going on? But anyway, I don't understand that because at one point in time, I seen a video or some conversation going on, people, discussing about, who the money for the food or whatever, right? And then I think Intrinsic ended up paying for at least one meal, right? I don't know if it was for the pizza. Hey, Miss Karina Blackville, Blackwell. I don't know if y'all can tell me which video that was, right? I try to skim through Redball through so many videos, child. Yeah, broke people don't need to go on vacation, right? And then they already done got this sponsor. And what's up with this supposed millionaire sponsor? Can we talk about that? Now, if somebody really did sponsor this vacation, it was on a budget, right? Because we seen part of the suite, the supposed suite or the room. Hey, B Sector Podcast, um, Lemoness and Shakim. Ain't no good, child. Ain't no good. Hey, Dr. Soapy. Hey, love. Thanks for dropping down. Yay. And so every time I go on vacation, at least in the States, I have no right $2,000 spending. Why would you go somewhere without money? But we heard that they got money ahead of time. Maybe they should have saved that money, right? And so anyway, because honey, it seemed like they was hungry and broke and destitute the way they was online on a trip begging for cash apps. I'm like, child, make it make sense. Make it make sense. But anyway, we saw that. What we saw, I think that was the first night. Ness was running around with her head covered up. I guess she felt paranoid because people had talking about she ain't have no edges and her braids was spaced out. So maybe that's why she kept the cap on and the hair covered up the whole time. Now I kind of walking around in Vegas, honey, with her hair cut up, make it covered up, make it make sense, right? And so I kind of thought she should have kept that wig on if she was gonna do all that. If her head was gonna be covered with a rag the whole time, why she just didn't put her, put her a good little cute glue in? I mean, glue her down a wig or something, right? I'm like, child, I'm confused. But anyway, anytime I seen the clip of Intrinsic was paying for the Ubers, didn't see Lemonade or Shot can't pay for. Is that right? So you saying Intrinsic pay for the transportation? Child, that don't make no sense, Grace. But I believe it. I believe it. And then what happened to this we was thinking the way they did Lolo. I didn't like it, but she should have never went. If she went, you know what I mean? If she got a free room and a plane ticket, that's fine. She could have went on vacation and then did her own thing. They wouldn't have seen me the whole time they was there. except if they would have came to my room and seen me before I went out the door, okay, to do my own thing. That's the only time they would have seen me. Okay, if I was low, but that's me. But she kept a good spirit every time, and she looked nice. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, y'all. Please share the video and please hit the like button. We almost got 100 people in here, y'all. We should have 100 likes. We have 800 people. But anyway, Dr. Sophie, please let me know when we get to 100 likes, if you don't mind. And can y'all see my products and my thumbnail? Let me know, okay? Because once again, I was having trouble getting online. Thank you, Dr. Sophie. Dr. Sophie is always there for me, right? Every time Dr. Sophie dropped down, Dr. Sophie is always my standing moderator. Thank you so much, Dr. Sophie. And thank you all of y'all for helping me. Not just Dr. Soapy. Thank all of y'all for helping me. Thank Isis. She put my title, up for me to recap because y'all know I just go straight, right? You know what I mean? Grace Blood, thank you for saying hit the thumbs up. Thank all of y'all for being my temporary moderators. There is a reason why I don't have moderators, because I don't like the moderator drama. You know what I mean? That's the only reason why I don't have my. It don't have nothing to do with no subscriber. It's just got something to do with me. And then I don't like the way it spreads people apart. You know what I mean? When it comes to my subscribers, so I just try to be. I just rely on y'all and myself to moderate because I don't want anything to come between anybody when it comes to my nomads, my porch watchers. That's why I don't do that. I ain't spending my money on no grown me either on no grown adults. While Mike Lewis, not only would I not be spending no money on no grown adults, hey three heartbeats, I wouldn't have never took no you wouldn't have had to sponsor me a trip. Okay. That's right, Dr. Soapy is in fact a real one for real. But I agree with you, Mike Lewis. So anyway, so they said, I'm thinking Intrinsic was out of pocket for a lot, right? But she was gracious and Lolo was gracious. You know what I mean? Intrinsic looked really nice last night. And the night before. She looked better than this. I don't mean no harm, in my opinion. I ain't trying to be shady. I'm just telling the truth. You know what I mean? When I go on a trip, I set a certain standard for myself. But to each his own, and we ain't all created, equal, we just, different, but I don't know. I don't know. For her, we got 40. Y'all, we got 126 people, but 46 likes. Can y'all help me get to that 100 so I can stop talking about the like button, child, and how they went on a Lotto fridge? I was going to talk about that, right? Why would they go in her fridge? And who is ignorant enough to think that the drinks in the fridge are free? Everybody know that when you have the little fridge thing in the hotel rooms and stuff, those items in that refrigerator are not free. You have to pay for those items. You know what I mean? Like, what? Didn't they know that? Child, I'm so confused. Or did they just not care? And they just went in there and just, grabbed onto the drinks in the refrigerator, knowing full well that she was gonna have to pay for it. Because they know she wasn't gonna say nothing. And why was Shakim begging for cigarettes, right? You went on a trip, you can't buy your own cigarettes before you get there? Child. She looked better than Ness. Maybe that's why Ness and them were laughing. The big girls look that's true. I agree, Miss Corina. She did look better than Ness. Her and Lolo. Ness looked a hot mess. And she was doing all these fashion hauls and stuff. And I was just disappointed. Right, people ain't never went nowhere, right, Creole? Even if you not have never went anywhere, you should have been dressed what? Rebel. What? I'm 60 years old and young at heart. But I know that's right. That's true. It's true. Three heartbeats. Child, my husband opened the door, on our fridge in the hotel, and the concierge came to the door. Let's get door for. Child, when you open that door to that fridge, you're gonna be out some more money, child. Come on now. Everybody should know that stuff in the fridge ain't free. They know that. They was taking advantage of that lady, in my opinion. That's just how I feel about it, child. But anyway, that happened too. The begging for the cigarettes. Uh, uh, it was just a whole thirsty, hot mess to me. Like I'm thinking, y'all didn't come with enough money, and if y'all got paid money to go on a trip, and what was the sign? What contract was it to have? To what was in the contract that they had to sign? I still don't understand that. They're not exposed to find ever not even just find things, everyday things. Regina, they ain't never been nowhere. Cheffy knew not to touch anything in the refrigerator. I bet she did because she didn't want to pay for it. Okay. Child, everybody know not to touch nothing in that refrigerator. Come on now, really? Child. Anyway, that's Dr. Soapy. Think how many likes do we have, Dr. Soapy? I hope we're heading towards 100 likes, y'all. Y'all know I asked y'all for 200. I just asked you for one, okay? Child, please hit the like button, share the video if you don't mind. Thanks for the support. And if you're feeling real froggy, you can hit the cash out, which is dollar sign Oracle Speeds, capital O, capital S, child, just because you like the content, right? So anyway, that happened. Okay, so the next night, I'm all out of secret, so I'm just telling y'all, hey, Just Andrew. So, Just Andrew, you went to see Lolo, right? Or are you the one that went to see Lolo? Because that was so nice of you. Wait, River. I don't know why they saying that Lexington Norfolk. I mean, if they wasn't there to get a whiff of them, how would they know? I'm not even paying that no attention. Okay. Child. Child. 55. Well, we almost there, y'all. We got 55 likes, child. Right, Virginia Myers? Just Andrew, are you the one that went to see Lolo and visit her in her room? Love, I was just want to know if it's you. I was reading someone in the chat. Oh, okay, Lexi. Yeah. I understand. Y'all seen it earlier too. But anyway, just in case that's you, I'm glad you went to see Lolo. Okay. And so, what else did I see? So let's get to the so we saw that. Oh, Lord, I gotta talk about this part right here before I go anywhere else. Talent. Now on that first night too, Talent was supposed to have been taking them to dinner, right? You know, Mr. Fast Talker, Mr. Millionaire Talent, Mr. I'm better than everybody else, and everybody else is downtrodden. Hey, the T Lounge, Talent, right? Oh, she said yes. Oh, okay, thank you, Just Andrew. Yeah. I'm so glad you went to see her. That's all right. That's all right, Just Andrew. Hey, lovely love. Hey, Miss everyone. I have fun. You had fun in Vegas, lovely love. Chad VS called you yesterday. She thought you was still in Vegas, child. She thought you was gonna come hang out with her because she got lonely, child. I was like, oh, lovely love, already at home, child. I said that's the most. But anyway, we ain't got to that part yet. So anyway, it was said that they were supposed to have dinner, um dinner, not just snacks, what I'm calling them, not just appetizers. He was supposed to have taken them to dinner, right? So from what I understand, people put on their best clothing, trying to look decent for the dinner, you know what I mean? Come to find out, hey KT, and hey everybody that came in, please hit the like button if you don't mind. I appreciate it. Hey, certified tech bot, how you doing? And so anyway, they get to wherever it is that they're going, the establishment, and he already done ordered for them. They didn't have to, he told the people that he done ordered for them, right? Yeah. Come to find out, he done ordered them some caviar, which nobody like. We know that's an acquired taste, right? The fish eggs is an acquired taste. But I guess he, called himself, let me show these downtrodden people how to eat snacks. Basically, right? And I heard they had some cheese and crackers and some wine, right? No dinner. They thought they was going to have a nice dinner, right? Happy Sunday, Simply Me. I thought I told you that because you was the first one in the chat, but thank you, baby. D Dot, how you doing? Just Andrew said me and Lolo have been friends for 6 years. Oh, okay. This is my first time meeting her. This was the main reason I flew out to Vegas because I live in California. Oh, that's awful nice, Just Andrea. It's still awful nice that you took the time to go see her. Y'all, we got 68 likes. We on the road to 100. Like people on them planes on the road back home. We on the road to 100 likes, y'all. 68 and climbing. So anyway, they get there with Talent thinking they're going to have them a good little steak dinner, maybe some lobster, maybe, whatever's on the menu. Because, he got it like that, right? Let him tell it. He got it like that. Child, he done pre-ordered them some nasty caviar, some fish eggs, which, like I said, which is an acquired taste. They said Ness spit the fish eggs out. right? And so they sat there and talked a while, gave him a few compliments. So, oh, talent tall, talent look nice, talent this, that, and the other. I can't believe that nobody got a pic of him. So y'all gonna tell me that none of y'all ain't got no pic of that fool? Y'all done dropped the ball, because I would have been offended if he promised me dinner and he gave me some damn fish, eggs, and wine and some cheese and crackers, child. Okay. And then that was it. My stomach is beating up. My backbone, my son is grilling. I know that's right, Creole. Right. So anyway, I'd have been, so there was a hot mess too. That's part of, we got 73, y'all. 73. We working on it. We working on it. Thank y'all. Please hit the like button. So there was a hot mess as well, right? And so that was the first night. So last night, the Saturday night, people who really have money, they do not want people to know, right? And they tend to lead simplistic lives. They just never have to borrow anything. I agree, right? And they ain't trying to flash and put throw it in people's face, right? So when he did that, when he called us, promised them dinner and gave them appetizers, that was just simply him trying to throw whatever he thought he was throwing up in their face, in my opinion, because we know how, in his mind, he better than everybody else. Child, I guess, I don't know. It's a character flaw. Excuse me, a character flaw in my opinion, a form of insecurity. But anyway, child, that happened. So they left hungry, right? So later on, next thing I know, the next thing I see anyway, is they at a pizza place. And Intrinsic is on on live on her live, right? And they at a pizza place, and I didn't even know that Honest Row was there. It had gotten her, right. So Intrinsic talking. What's her name is Ness is jumping in and out the frame and all this and all that, right. And so she pans the camera over. Lo and behold, Row is there, and you got Row there. Old girl Ness is sitting there eating pizza. Um, Row is there. Shakim is in the middle with his I don't know what that was he had on. That was a bad fashion choice as well, but I guess you got to do what you ought to do, right? Thank you, D Dot. And Shakim, big old bloated self. I mean, not Shakim. What's his name? Lemon, big old bloated self. Child looking like Herman Mustard was on the end, right? Child, I don't even understand. What was he incognito? Was he caught himself being incognito with that stuff on his head and them glasses? He had them glasses on and something on his head the whole trip. Is he incognito or is he just ugly? Like, I'm trying to figure it out. I don't understand. Right? I don't understand the need for all that. I'm like, okay, but to each his own. Right? Right, yeah, Intrinsic has some really good footage, right? And so now Ness was supposed to be putting footage on members only. Do y'all know if she did that or not? Because from what I saw, honey, she could have saved all that. Because whatever, he will Mary J. Blige not go cry sunglasses the whole trip. I know that's right, Grace, right? I was like, oh, he doing a lot. Like, why, child? Hot mess, hot mess. So anyway, we see that. So we're gonna talk about the party bus last night, right? So it comes time for the party bus, for the party bus. Now some stuff I saw, some stuff I didn't see. I can just only talk about on what I saw, right? Hey, Lynn Morris, y'all please hit the like button. I know we ain't at 100 likes yet, but we working on it, child. So anyway, it come time for the party bus, right? So, before that, I saw a video of KRN. KRN had some good footage. He was at the adult, I think they call it adult playground or something. It was KRN there. Rebel Son was there. I even saw Sean Bradley and I think what is his name, Cap was there too, right? And so they was at the adult playground. They was playing the games and all this and all, having a good time, right? That top hat and those shades were just too much. Right? We got 79 likes, y'all. Can we please get to 100? My folks, we gonna get to that. Doctor's open, Miss O. I ain't paying nobody for food unless it was. I know, right? I thought that the $1 million person had all the food and stuff, paid for, like a per diem or something. But honey, I guess not. And then can we talk about the millionaire, supposed millionaire? Honey, in my opinion, right? when we talking about the rooms, I'm gonna get back to KRN them, child, but I keep going back and forth, right? In my opinion, when it came to the rooms, that room that Shakim was in, that first room that he got put out of, that room looked to be better and brighter than the room that Ness and them got, that the millionaire poster had booked for them, right? Because I looked up when they went to, after last night, they got off the bus, did they party and stuff, they ended up back at the room. And I was like, oh, is that the room? It looked all drab and just sad and dark. And I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Right. But child, I guess the billionaire was balling on a budget, child, right? So anyway, let's get to the bus, right? So we gets to the bus. When the time's to the bus, KRN shows up, and Rebel to get on the bus, because KRN said that him and Rebel said that they was gonna be joining Ness them to get on the bus, right? Oh, and also don't let me forget that what is her name? Ness said that KRN, slept there with them. I guess he got so drunk on he couldn't go back to the, to the B&B where Bradley and them was, right? Yeah, Beasley got Shaquem put out. He got put out of 2 rooms. Well, I know he stayed with Ness and them last night, right? Because that's what Ness said, right? And so to me, that room that they are in right now, the room that Shakim had at first, that first room looked better than the room that they are in by now. They're in now, And I just say that to mention, whatever this. I thought they was gonna be in the lap of luxury. Let Ness tell it, cause she had a millionaire, person that was, funding them and stuff. And I thought, honey, that was gonna be high on the hog. I'm thinking, huh? It looked like this, but okay, child. Like I said, honey, over advertised, underproduced. We only need 20 more likes, y'all. Can y'all help me out, please? Over advertised, underproduced. Okay, it was plain, just like her, right? Yeah, Busy is miserable. I don't even know why he did all that. That was unnecessary, in my opinion. He just is horrible, a horrible, disgusting, fly infested old man, right? That was absolutely unnecessary, in my opinion, right? And so, anyway, time for the bus. Now, I thought it was gonna be a private party bus, right? The way she kept talking about, Mike Lewis said, "Okay, Olivia, I forget to tell you, you was the security guard. I came on my Greyhound. What? I came in on my Greyhound the day of the millionaire paid me a whopping $20 in a box of oatmeal pie. You a mess, Mike Lewis, child. Now we ain't seen no security the whole time. We are still. It's supposed to be security, right? We didn't see no security. We didn't see no. I could have paid for Ness and her trip out of my grandkids' piggy bank. You a mess. It was so low down to him. Just yeah, it was low. Yeah, that was absolutely unnecessary. Like he don't get no brownie points in my mind for doing that. Like he just don't. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck how many people thought it was Kiki. I didn't think it was Kiki at all. Okay. Anyway, hey Storm. Please hit the like button. We on the road to 100, child. We ain't on the road to Vegas, but we on the road to 100 likes, child. So anyway, come time for the party bus. KRN and Rebel is there. Now they said that Shakim and number one, I thought it was gonna be a private party bus because that's the way she was making it sound. Come to find out, it was not a private party bus because other parties was on the not private party bus, right? And so anyway, I was like, wow, what was these Latinos and these Anglo people on the bus? I thought it was gonna be a private party bus because that's the way she made it sound. Okay, like I said, that's why I'm calling this a hot mess, over advertised, underproduced, right? And so, and why was she on camera yesterday doing her makeup and stuff? I'm like, girl, you're doing all this camera prepping your face and your clothes look a mess. I'm just, in my opinion, when you go to Vegas or anywhere on a trip, aren't you supposed to wear your bestest outfit? Y'all was looking dusty. Y'all was looking tired. She did all of these shopping hauls. I ain't seen nothing that was cute. I think she looked better when she at home. Like, what is going on? Right, everything was giving broke ninjas. Broke, dusty, tore down ninjas. Okay, except for Lobo and intrinsic, right? But the rest of them, child. But anyway, they say Shakim and what's his name? Shakim and Lemon didn't have the correct attire to get on 10 more likes, y'all, to get on the bus because they had on shorts, right? And so KRN had on shorts. Evidently, he went and got him some pants, no problem. They could seem to me like they could have did the same thing, right? Olivia Girl Ness, whole millionaire sponsor trip. Wasn't it? Wasn't it? It was given Groupon. It was giving Groupon to me, Ashanti. Cheap Groupon, child. Okay. Child. But anyway, we got 90 likes, y'all. Can I get 10 more likes? Can somebody please take a moment to give me 10 more likes? I'm trying to say, and please hit the like button. Lord, they primed us up for celebrity studded vacation, but rendered us down to assisted living bingo. Right, I know that's right. And it didn't even look like she wore anything from the house, right? Those baggy lime green jeans. Yeah, I think she put those. Hey, sweet low. She put those jeans on, because people be talking about her legs and whatnot, and those jeans was kind of, how they wear them boyfriend jeans where they be real baggy and stuff. So I think that's why she put that on. But that what do you call it? That shirt, I can't never think of the name of it. That thing right there, that one piece. Charlie kept riding up and riding up. And it was looking too small, and she needed to pull her pants up. I know the look that she was going for, but it wasn't working for me, not for Vegas, right? But okay, girl. You know what I mean? But okay, girl. Y'all, I need 4 more likes. Come on now, peeps. Hit that like button and show. Thank you, D Dot. Thank you. Hey, it's Sister 47. Y'all, I just need 4 more likes. Child. This is like the half of the dang on content saying hit the like button. I don't even be saying hit the cash out that much. Child. Child, they didn't want to because there was ways to child, we're gonna talk about that, right? So anyway, I just need 2 likes. Thank you, sweet love. Oh, I'm at 94 likes. I need 6 likes, not 4. Okay. But anyway, um, so they gets on the party bus, and King Roman is on her, and Rebel, and all the rest of them. Like I said, I thought it was gonna be a private party bus, child. Turns out, oh, thank you, Dr. Soper. We made 100 likes, y'all. Thank y'all. Leotard, right? I didn't know why, but it was something else they used to call them, right? Oh no, I'm at 99 likes, not 100. Dr. Soapy said, anyway, people who claim to have a lot actually don't have nothing. Well, if you ain't got to talk about it, you really ain't got it. You know what I mean? Hey, John Robinson. And so anyway, right, child. Let me tell you, 102 likes. Thank you, sweet love. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. Please share the video. Thank y'all. So anyway, they gets on the party bus. KRN is there. Rebel Sun is there. I thought it was a private party bus. It was not. Right, public transportation bus. It was a whole lot of other people on there. The bus seemed crowded. Nobody seemed like they was turning up. You know what I mean? Lolo got up and shook her little booty a little bit on the pole. A couple of other people did too, but still, it wasn't giving for. It wasn't giving party bus fun for me. For me, it wasn't the turn up. You know what I mean? Rebel Sun was sitting there looking like, I'm bored. I'm ready to go back to the Airbnb, right? And so but you know what tripped me out about the party bus? Nobody really, to me, was partying on the party bus. And when you go to Vegas or certain places you go, most of the time the Anglos, they be turned up, right? Everybody was on that so-called party bus like they was scared to interact or something. Honey, even the Anglos wasn't turned up. People just sitting there, child, like they was on a regular city bus. I was like, wow, they boring, right? And what is her name? Ness almost had an altercation with a lady, and I'm like, girl. But she said King Roman News had her back, and I'm like, oh, child, are we really doing this? They had us thinking they were in the ribeye, shrimp, and lobster with a twice baked potato, but delivered us peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Right, with a Dollar Tree potato chips. I know that's right. The bus was way too crowded. Right, in my opinion, not a private venture at all. Like I said, the way she was talking about it, it was gonna be a private party bus, right? The way she was talking about it. So they was trying to turn up. She got on the pole. She You know, she twirled around a little bit, all this and all that, trying to make it fun, but it was still depressing to me. I was like, oh, that's so unfortunate. But over advertising to get you every time. So they did that. Everybody on the bus, it was what it was. They made a couple of stops. The most exciting thing to me when they was doing the party bus content, and I think King Roman News had it was his camera. And you know what I can't stand? I can't stand either they kept muting the camera or the sound kept going out. I'm like, Lord Jesus, y'all need some better phones. Child. Oh Lord, I think there was a delivery person on the bus. That's right, y'all. Please subscribe and share. The music was outdated. They still playing Lil Jon songs. Whatever. Child, it was just maybe that's why people weren't hyped up. I don't even know. Because most of the time when you go to Vegas, when you get around them Anglo people, they be so drunk, they be sharing their liquor. Folks be turned the freak up. Okay, not on that party bus though. But having said that, KRN was having, and yeah, he was having an awesome time. You know, I couldn't wait to see him out. You know, with a younger crowd. I couldn't wait to see that. Me and my husband went to Boys Casino, the strip club. And you know what, lovely love? I was wondering why they didn't go to the strip club. Did they go to the strip club? I'm talking about Ness crew. Did they go to the strip club and we just didn't see it? I'm thinking y'all in Vegas, y'all didn't go to the strip club? That's where the turn up at right there, at the strip club. I was like, child, what is they doing? Child, anyway. So, the bus happened, right? King Roman News is gonna tell. I can't wait for. If you're gonna tell it, then you gotta tell it all. Damn near cried when I got that phone call. I'm so low, I don't know what to do but to give you part two of my confession. Confession. I can't wait till they get home from the trip. They start confessing, baby. They start confessing. That's when the tea gonna come when they get home. They're gonna start popping out them confessions. Okay. They have no money to start. Oh, that's true. They can't go. Yep, you know what, Grace? They ain't have no money to go to the strip club. No, I don't think that the wedding didn't take place, Dr. Sophie. But you see Shaquem and a whole bunch of wigs and a whole bunch of silly stuff. But anyway, child, it was given I'm poor and destitute. But anyway, so on the bus doing all that and all that. So while they on the bus, Shaquem and Lemon couldn't get on the bus because they weren't dressed properly. They didn't have no pants. Even though KRN went and got him some pants, they didn't have no pants. They went back. They went back to the hotel room, right? Child. Okay, so they was on their live part of the time. What's his name? Lemon fired up alive, right? So they were on the live, while Ness and them was on the bus, right? Part of the time. But I'm thinking, well, what was going on after they went on the live, right? What had happened? Now let me tell y'all something. This is another one of them I told you so moments, right? Now, where is Mr. Carruthers? Because I told Mr. Carruthers. Now, Mr. Carruthers talking about when Shaquem and Lemon see each other, it's gonna be fisticuffs, right? I said, no, Mr. Carruthers, it ain't gonna be fisticuffs, it's gonna be fist of nuts, right? That's what I told him coming to this celebration. Thank you, Dr. Sophie. It's gonna be fist of nuts, right? And so all that what do you call it, homoerotic energy they was spewing through these YouTube streets. But like they don't call me the oracle for nothing. I don't care what y'all say. Okay, but my people know I'll be right. So I said, okay, I'm gonna go with this. They say Lemon ain't gay. Lemon don't like the boys. He like the girls. Heterosexual. He gets up on King Roman News talking about he gonna eat Ness's box and and whatever they do in Vegas and stay in Vegas and all of this. I'm thinking, okay, well, so let's go with it, right? So, but Shaquem and Lemon goes back to the hotel room, right? Yes, Regina, fist of nuts, child. Not fist of cups, only fist of nuts. I told Mr. Carruthers that was gonna happen. But anyway, child. So we seen them on live for a little while, right? Now, KRN talking about what's her name? Ness got the tea, and we're gonna find out, what happened with Shaquem and Lemon later on, because she gonna spill the tea, right? And all this time, KRN saying that, he making faces. He's saying one thing with his mouth, but he looking like, child, right? Eyes all big and all this. And I was like, KRN, oh yeah, y'all, my shopping bag, my tag bag, my products are inspired by KRN, because he had that Fenty lip balm with him, baby. He put that lip balm on there. Honey, had them lips shiny and looking kissable. I said, go KRN, put out the Fenty on. I said, you could better work. Okay. The little bit of what I saw of Chat Rep looked like she was having more fun. Well, we ain't even got to that part yet, right? Okay, his body language tell us all. Thank you, Miss Corinne. Anyway, so right. So they so evidently they went on KRN, they did a couple of hopped a couple of bars, did some dancing and all of this and all that, right? So now I don't know if they did video. I heard somewhere there was video of Honest Row having a really good time. Lolo said she had a really good time at the bars and all of this and all that, right? So okay, right. So I clicks off. I wasn't impressed by the bus, and all of this and all that, right? Oh, the most thing I was going to say that I was impressed about when it came to that bus tour was when they ran into the little doggy, the little chihuahua that they was petting. After they got off the bus, that was the MVP of the trip for me. When it came to the dang on party bus, when they was petting the little doggy, the little chihuahua the man had. The little chihuahua is the MVP for me, child. MVP for me, right? Okay. The MVD, most valuable dog, right? They was petting the little dog, and I was like, oh, look at the little Chi Chi. Look at that little Chi Chi. Anyway, that was the MVD for me. Okay. So anyway, I know sweet, all right, that's how bored I was, child. That's how bored I was, right? And so I'm assuming that after the bus was gone, at some point in time, Rebel was like, you know what, I'm going to go back to the Airbnb with Sean them. I didn't see Rebel a lot after that, and he didn't spend the night with Ness them like a KRN did, so he must have went back to the Airbnb with Sean them, right? You saw that it was the same for you, did that, right? The MVB, yeah, the little dog, the little Chi Chi. I said, look at the little Chi Chi. Chad, that was the most exciting thing I saw. And I ain't even gonna lie. All right. That twist was limp, lips was puckered, hip was popping while walking. That's you talking about a lemon, right? So look, so they have their night. The next thing I see, I think it's Intrinsic video again, because Intrinsic gave some good coverage, right? So I clicks on her video, and they back in the room, right? Now this is the first time I saw Ness's in their room, right? So they in the room, and I click on the video, and Ness is acting. She on top of Lemon, acting like she beating him up and all of this and all of that, right? And then somebody said, "Now I didn't see this part, but can somebody to explain to me why Shakim had Lemon's pants on?" Tell me some. I told y'all I can fit Shakim. I told y'all I can fit Lemon's pants and all this. Like, and I'm like, huh? But anyway, Chad, I knew they was gonna find them some a long time. I don't care if they was able to get on the bus or not. They eventually was gonna disappear, because all this arguing back and forth that they was doing on over there on Lemon's panel and whoever else's panel, honey, that wasn't nothing before play. Okay. But they was like, no, he's straight. He's straight. He not, he not this, he not, child, please. But okay, my gator never does me wrong. Okay. It don't never go wrong. I don't care what nobody say. Rebel was on the Hood Tapers panel, and he said when 2 a.m. came around, he went back to the Airbnb and KR. Yeah, and KRM is still partying, right? He was, I can, KRM was in his mode, and he was in his party mode, right? Rebel's like, F this, I'm going to go back. Look, I'm tired. Okay, I'm going to see you later, KRN, right? So, anyway, they're in a hotel room, right? And then Trinity got the video going. And you got I think that Ness felt away, honestly. Because she done figured out what was going on in the hotel room too. You know what I mean? She knew what was gonna happen. Now, I don't know if she was crushing on Lemon and thinking she was gonna get the D for real, or she figured out after she met him that nah, it wasn't even Shorty wasn't gonna swing her away. Okay. So I couldn't figure out the whole situation about Shakim having on Lemon's pants. I mean, I can figure it out, but right? So Ro was disappointed because Lemon and Shakim wasn't on the part. I bet he was. Now I don't know. I don't think Ro had a happy ending when it came to Shakim, but Lemon definitely did. But see, I had talked about this before about Lemon and Shakim. Do my people hit the one if y'all remember? Okay. Now, what I want to know is who topped who. That's what I want to know. Or did they top each other? Okay. Child. And, and I'm not even going to say that. But anyway, clearly something was going on because, they talking and they're in the room. They still having fun, all of this and all of that. Right. Thank you, Regina. Right. And you see Lemon still getting dressed. At one point in time, he had his socks on, but he didn't have no shoes on. So he's putting his shoes on. Shakim looking guilty. He got and did y'all see? And then at one point in time, Shakim had on one of Ness's face masks, right? Ness went over there and pulled the face mask off. I was like, well, what's going on with that, right? Child, all right, that was I'm getting a recap on Vegas from you. Oh, thank you, Regina. Thank you, Karen. Y'all please share the video, hit the like button. Right. So, and please be part of the replay game. So check it out. So she went over there at one point in time and pulled Lemon's pulled Lemon's head covering off of Shakim's face or whatever. Like they get ready to get into it, right? But Shakim didn't say nothing. He's still there calm and everything. So everybody walking around, everybody playing, Ness twerking on. She was trying to twerk on Shakim. And Shakim backed up with that wig on, child. He backed up. He backed up from the twerk, right? Then at one point in time, she was twerking on Lemon. Oh, and then one point in time, now I don't understand this. They were saying that at what they were said that Shakim's Peter was, it standing ovation. And then Intrinsic said, well, I'm gay. Let me feel it. Let me see is let me see is it standing up because I'm gay. It ain't gonna matter. And he was like, you gonna send me a cash out? Shoot, Shakim was like, honey, you gotta pay to play here. Okay. You got to pay, but I bet Shakim didn't have to pay. I bet Honest Road they have to pay nothing, right? They said it was Lemon ski mask. Right. Shakim was with the ski mask, right? Yeah. I called it a head covering, but a ski mask, right? Did you really think something positive? Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. I knew it was gonna happen. I said it in one of my videos. Okay. Had to step out for a minute. Did I miss the commentary on? No, we ain't got to that yet. 3 RBs, right? Ness peeped it. Of course, she peeped it, right? Hey, Vina. Kim and Lemon definitely missed that bus. Charlie want to have some alone time. I don't care if they would have had to go on and say they was taking a walk and running the nearest bathroom to have some alone time. Some alone time was gonna happen between Shakim and that dang old little bitty that Lemon, right? I was like, child. So then nobody didn't have no happy ending last night. You best believe Shakim and Lemon had a happy ending, okay? They had an interlude, okay? I'm just saying. You don't want to know all that, child. It was clearly obvious, right? If you seen the video, right? So that happened. Now I don't know. I would like to know. So I watched that part. I watched them, Ness acting silly, twerking on everybody, Intrinsic saying, can I touch it? And Shakim saying that you're gonna send me a cash app and and then all the tension that was in the air when they got back to the room. KRN was still in there. Now what I want to know is what happened after I stopped looking. What happened after the cameras were turned off, right? That's what I want to know, right? See how about DKL is in Vegas? Even he didn't go rescue his. Oh, I didn't know DKL was in Vegas. No, I didn't know that. Oh wow. If I had to guess, I think Kim was two and Lemon was the I don't know. I want to know who topped who, child. It'd be interesting. We'll never know. They did take a nice walk to the liquor store together. Really, sweet lord? What? Child. Not hand in hand, child. Not hand in hand. I ain't surprised. But anyway, that was a highlight of the hot mess part of the trip for me when it came to Ness. I'm sure some other stuff happened that I done forgot about. But yeah. The most exciting thing was the KRN and Shakim situation for me, right? Because I had already called it. Everybody know I did. It just is what it is, right? They did take a child. Okay. But we talked about this Friday when I was on there with Mr. Carruthers, right? So, but okay. All right. So anyway, move right along. So next thing I want to talk about is SB and crew. That's real fast. Of course, SB he always has a nice get together with his people. There's always a nice presentation. He they shared that they had a wonderful dinner. Him and the people. I didn't know so many people was there. I thought it was just the four boys there. SB and KRN and Rebel and Cap, right? But no, there was a lot of people there, and so they had a really nice dinner. And SB, they say SB paid for the dinner. I'm not surprised. He always presents well. When he travels and when he's hosting, right? He always hosts very well, in my opinion, right? I didn't see anything going on that was derogatory or untoward when it came to them. You know what I mean? I wish you know, I mean Lolo should have been with that crowd in my opinion, right? And KRN he fit in with both crowds, right? And so yeah, I think the main drama will begin. Oh, after they get home, Miss Regina. That's why I had to go and do this video today, right? Because the drama gonna hit when everybody get home, right? Out SB always take good care of his. Yeah, absolutely. He's always a good host. So I wasn't surprised that he was being a gracious host. I wasn't surprised at all. I would expect nothing less from Sean Bradley, right? And so and I like the fashions that everybody had on. Everybody was appropriate. It was just a whole nice SB and crew event, in my opinion, right? So no, I didn't want to know who top two. You read it? Oh, you didn't want. I want to know. I want to know. Okay. Said SB and group. Yeah, SB and I thought it was SB, only SB, Rebel, KRN and Cap at first, but no, some other people was there too. I'm sure his group was not able. No, his group wasn't a part of the foolishness. Oh, and I saw that they went shopping. I like that kind of stuff, right? In my big age now. But when I was younger, I would have been, turning up for real, right? And the turn up would have been different for me. That stuff, the rag on the head, this girl, you need to be more feminine. I'm like, are you okay? What's wrong with y'all? But anyway, yeah, no, and that just reminded me. I was on Oh, Lola was invited to SB, and his people dinner. Really? Not sure. Oh, I wish she would have showed up. I think that would have been more of her crowd. She's a nice lady. I think she would have fit in well. I wish she would have win. Okay. I think she would have had a wonderful time with SB now. Like I really do. And trying to instead of trying to keep up with Ness now, I'm like, oh girl, I wouldn't. No. Well, if they did get into it last night, at least somebody isn't having consequences. Woo! You a mess, Mike. You got that right. Came up to the app going fits right. Yeah, he can fit in with any group, in my opinion. You know what I mean? So yeah, he could fit in with any group. And I said, somebody, I think it was on Miss T. Velocity's panel yesterday. I was like, can somebody go rescue KRN? And I hope they didn't take it the wrong way. I didn't mean that he was bored or anything like that. I just wanted to see him with the other crew with Ness them, right? And that's all I meant by that because think Sean Bradley and him had a wonderful presentation. And so if I had to choose, I would go with that group at this age. I wouldn't even go at Nest them group, honey, at around their age because they out 30 something, and the whole thing was a hot broke mess. That's not my crowd. Okay. So if I had to choose between Sean Bradley's crew and Ness's crew, it absolutely would have been Sean Bradley's crew. They did some shopping from what I think I seen the video where they was doing shopping. I'm like, yes, because every time I go somewhere, I'm gonna do my shopping, right? I'm gonna do my shopping before I get there, and I'm gonna do some shopping while I'm there. Okay, right? He's a great host, right? Absolutely. I even like their accommodations, of course, because when I go somewhere, I have to be comfortable. I cannot be. It's not going to work for me if I'm uncomfortable. I'm not. I'm just not even gonna go. If I'm not gonna have fun, if I'm not gonna be comfortable, I can stay at home where I am in my comfort zone. And when when I'm having my family time, and of course I'm having fun with my family. I'm always busy, right? I don't go on vacation to not vacation. I go on vacation to vacation, right? That's what I do, right? So anyway, that's the crew I would have if I had to choose between the two. Hey, they not in the 30s, Miss O, just Ness, and them ladies. I know Ness is in her 30s. I don't know if KR in his 30 yet. I know Revel is in over his 30s. I know Lolo is intrinsic. I think she over her 30s. Now I don't know about Lemon and Shakim. You right, but they still are grown. They are adults. Okay, that's what I mean, right? They can get into the bars and they can drink legally and all of that, right? Right, sunshine. I have to be comfortable. I have to know I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna want to do me some shopping. I'm gonna want to do me some fine dining. I'm gonna do me some sightseeing. I'm going to the the attractions. And in Vegas, I'm going to the casino. Clearly, I'm going to the shops. I'm just doing everything I can do. I'm just gonna have fun, right? Basically, that's my version of a good time. You know. So anyway, we'll do some pool activities or whatever. All that the stuff you would normally do in Vegas that I didn't see Ness and them doing. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, but hey, if that's the way they like it, then okay. Hey, film noir, did I miss the strong arms comp? Now I ain't got to it yet, girl. We get there. We finna get there. I was talking about SB and how nice his crew was, how nice his event was. So I don't have anything derogatory to say about SB and his hosting his part of the crew. I thought he did a wonderful job as usual. You know, we hugged at the same time. Who was that, bitch? Who you hug? No, you didn't miss it, child. They didn't hit the casinos any show. I don't know. Did they even go to the concert that they were talking about? The one that they said Cheffy went to, did they even go to that concert? And VS was even talking Young Jeezy or somebody. Did they even do that? I'm talking about the young ones, not SB them. Not saying that SB them didn't want to go. Did they go? I'm just saying as far as the young ones. You would think they will, do a concert, do a little dance and all this and all that, right? And so anyway, and then too, here's my thing. Let me get back to Miss T Velocity's panel. So I hear her panel, and I'm glad that Beach is in here, right? Now, Beach, let me ask you this, girl. So when it comes to women, right? Some of us know how to maneuver certain ways, right? So I was telling them that if in my day, you know what I mean. When I went to Vegas, I put on me something real cute, something real short. I go to the bars and I had to pay for nothing. I had to pay for nothing. I had to put out nothing. You just having fun with your little crew. And men gonna come over and approach you and ask you if you want to have a drink. Y'all know how it go, right? Some of us know how it go anyway. you know. And that hasn't changed. But they were saying that things done changed. No, things ain't changed. It's just that it seemed like a whole lot of women these days don't know what to do in certain circumstances, right? In my opinion, right? Because it's gonna lead me into my other commentary, right? And so, yeah, y'all can hit the link if y'all want to. So I'm thinking, okay, so Ness is there, right? And she's supposed to be the Don Dada. Girl, why you didn't have no decent, nice dress? Your hair decent, cute little outfit, cute little shoes, and you bar crawling, and you doing what you got to do, you know. And you trying to catch you one, you know what I mean? But you ain't catching nothing. And I'm like, well, okay, girl. She said, I still don't have to pay for exactly, sweet low. No, they have to. No, no, they have not changed. They have not, but they say things is different now. But things ain't different. The only thing different is you got a whole lot of females that don't know how to move, honey. That's what's different. Okay. Because when I was young, younger than this, and then even, well, yeah, younger than this because I was married at 25. But before then, me and my crew went somewhere, honey, we get in the club and we ain't got to pay for nothing. Okay? Like nothing. So I don't understand how things done changed. The only thing that changed is a lot of females don't know how to move, in my opinion. Okay. That film I like you, but I know you shocked about this trip. Let me see who this is, y'all. Oh, this is my girl Beachy, I think. Let me put my brand up just in case. My banner, just in case. But yeah, I was really wondering, and I'm like, what the hell is going on with these females? Hey Beachy.
Morning. Oh,
Grown.
afternoon. Hold on. It's
Well, yeah,
after,
yeah, good afternoon.
right? But I went to sleep well, but I had to take another extra seat. And it's sinuses and all type of stuff trying to
Ooh,
the weather
oh,
changing. So
yes,
I
Lord.
got caught up
Child.
in. Yep, he caught me in the middle of the night. I was, but
But
anyway, we
anyway,
talk
Beachy,
about that. So
yeah,
you
like
asked
I
a
was saying,
question.
it seems like these women don't know how to put on their feminine wows these days.
Okay, okay, right. So what we call that, okay, I'm gonna give you a real quick rundown. I'm so glad I'm not on 100 so I can everybody can catch it. Okay, so what
Go
Miss
ahead, girl.
Olivia is talking about is the socialite experience for women. Uh, at some point in life, you should have had a socialite experience. A social, you may not be a socialite, but you should have done that. So as you age and progress, how you move progresses too. So let's say at one point in time when I was younger, 20, that's how I would have looked at a trip. Like, we're doing all the like. There's one way I would go out, um, one way I would dress.
Thank
Uh,
you.
the expectations wouldn't have been much because I'm just trying to go out with my girls and get turned up and party. Those are my 20s and 30s. When you
Right.
get as you go over into the 40s, which
Oh
is
no, we
every
want to stay right there because we're talking
okay,
about these young girls these days
right.
and what they are
So
seem to be
yeah,
lacking.
young
That's what we're
girls do
talking
young
about.
girl stuff. Young girls don't know. Like for instance, me at this age, first thing I'm doing, I need to be sitting who playing blackjack because I know that dude he's gonna be winning some money, and
Exactly.
I want to have on my cute, not no not my it won't be club gear. I'm gonna be in the casino.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be by somebody's arm. I'm
Are
gonna
we
be
gonna be
dressed.
smelling good? Are we gonna be
Right.
smelling
The
good?
perfume is everything. You already know that they have on your high end perfume. You
Thank
can't wear
you.
your heels because there's places to sit and you're in a high stakes table.
And those casinos are carpeted,
Right.
so our feet
You're
ain't gonna
not
start
paying for
hurting.
any, you don't have to worry about your drinks. All those are going to be taken care of. All you have to do is be in the room. All
Thank
right.
you. Thank you.
I'll hold this for you. Be a lady and get in and embrace your listen closely, you all. Embrace
Hmm.
your feminine essence. But for
Wait a
you
minute.
to
Can you say that
have,
again? Can you say that
yes,
again?
embrace your
Em-
feminine essence.
Thank you. Carry
You
on.
don't got to
Continue.
do nothing. You don't even like, all you have to do is sit there with your legs crossed and look pretty and say, and blow on the dice or whatever, like wish them luck. Come on, get it. That's where we're at this time. Like, oh, we won. How much do we win? Or win me some, that is the essence. But before you can have that, you gotta have that. You can't fake those
Exactly.
type
Let
of
me let me
things.
stop you right there for a minute, Beach. Spicy cakes, and I agree with the spicy cake said the effect is different when it's a group of girls. Let me tell you something. With me and my girls, was if we at the casino and we see somebody high rolling, all of us we gonna be giggling. We gonna be behind you at first. We gonna be smelling good because eventually, honey, that man is going to turn around, and when he
Right.
turn around, that means we got our drink. We got our drinks for the
We
whole night. I'm
say
sorry about
that.
that.
Say
Beach,
that again.
continue.
We. All you need
We.
is one in the group, all of y'all,
That's
because
all.
it's all of us or none of us. All you
That's
need
right.
is to have one that he folk puts his eyes on, and
Thank you.
they go there for that. Like they don't
Thank you.
expect you to go to no room with them. They
Mm-mm.
call it like their good luck charm. Like they want
Yep.
the pretty girl next to them with the actual dress on,
Hmm.
shoulders out. Like we know the look. You should have a couple of them in your closet just in case, okay?
Thank
Or
you.
get
Just in
one.
case.
right, with your heels. You don't have to worry about your feet because you're sitting down and comfortable lounging. Okay.
Exactly.
Um, all of that. The
That's the
hair,
thing.
you're not gonna be. It's that's the setting, but that's for those of us that expect, like, and you will win some money. You should come back with more than you have without having to do anything obscene, lascivious, or just lose your
Exactly.
dignity.
If
You
they
come
want to
back.
put, if they want to put some of those chips in my cleavage, honey, I ain't mad at them because I'm
Right.
still
You
gonna
like
cash
that
it
because
in.
that's what they do when they win. They're like, this for
Hello.
you. You're like, oh, thank you so much. Oh my God. You're like, you
Thank you.
over, it's
Kiss
a
them on the
whole
cheek. It's cool.
the whole essence of it. So you're like so excited they're winning and they're happy for you. That's how gamblers are. They
Thank
want
you.
company. Gamblers want
Thank you.
company. And I'm
Mm.
hoping I'll see some footage of some ladies at the casino working it. Like, do y'all need someone? But I'll happy to give a demonstration. But like how you work
Girl.
the room, you come in there like red carpet. I'm ready. Like standing
Yes.
aside. You don't bring your guy friends with you, just the
No.
girls so that you
Just the
can
girls.
they can see, oh, it's some chicks there, and
Mm.
everybody ready, like your perfume. There's no sweating. There is it's That's where we're at this stage, and at this stage, you grow into that. But see, here's the thing, ladies, for that feminine essence, I've talked about this before. Some of you all done had it sucked up out of you, or you just never had it.
I swear.
You done
I
had
agree.
all your essence sucked the fuck up out of you, or either you never had it.
And either you never
So
had it.
you
That's
need to
unfortunate.
watch.
Beach. Beach, I can't hear you, girl. Did you go on mute? Thank you, three hearts.
Let me refresh. Did I come
Okay.
back? I don't know
You
what
back
happened.
now.
Yeah,
You back
I
now.
looked down, my screen was black, and I don't know. But yes, you completely, I mean, your demeanor, how you sit, it's a whole little dance, you could say, that you do with that. And
Right.
because those men are not coming, they're not even coming looking for hookups, they're coming to
Mm-mm.
win money. I got one of
Yep.
my fellow content creators. He hit that blackjack table, he come with a big bankroll. He gonna let you know he got a like a big bankroll. He going
Thank
up
you.
in there, and I'm like, hey, next time you go, like, can I put with me? So like, we talk about it all the time. So would be with the I'm looking for the ballers and the gamblers, and to sit
Exactly.
and look pretty. I want to be embraced. I want to take in the moment. There's other trips, yes, if you want to go hiking, you want to do those things. But if I'm going to do a casino type of, for me, and like I said, that's
Exactly.
just for me, because I can always go to a club. You guys, it's a thousand. It's so many. They're all the same. Some are better than others.
Right.
I have a kit too. Like a lot of people, I wish I had known. I would have said, hey, carry this, because it's dark in clubs. We actually have lights that you could put on your phone that will light up your whole little whoever, so when there you can see me. So some people, I guess, they're not used to vlogging in the dark, and so they don't have those lights so that you can actually
Oh
see
no,
the
that ain't
people.
what she. Wait a minute, that ain't what she said. Dear self says when it comes to beach, your promiscuity equals femininity. That no, we're not talking about being promiscuous. We talking
Yeah,
about we talking about the casino life, and you ain't got to be put, honey. You ain't nobody even got to see the color of your underwear, honey.
at
When you around
all.
these
Yeah,
men and they winning,
that
and
doesn't.
you want to go to that blackjack table, you want to go to that
You're
roulette
not
table.
supposed to be hooking around, sleeping around. Like, you don't have to do that. That's what we're
And you
trying to
don't, but
tell
what you
you.
don't do is look
You
cheap and you don't look thirsty.
Right. So you have already picked out some type of belly. Your dress and your attire is gonna say high tier. Like, it's a whole.
Right.
It's not gonna, in the way you act, in your presence. You're not. They don't want the hooker there next to them. They don't want
No.
that. They
No. They don't
so
want
no,
nobody in
that
there with some
doesn't.
old droopy
They're not
makeup and
catching it. That's why I don't think everybody gonna catch it. Y'all need to watch a little more television. Maybe, I don't know, to catch what the full look is for. That has nothing to do with promiscuity. You shouldn't be going there hooking. That's some other shit. I can't speak on them, because that's a different type of skank life. We're not saying skanking. We're
mm-mm.
talking about embracing the feminine advantages that come with just going out and being beautiful, and not having to do anything but smile and smell good. You don't have to
That's
do any of
it.
that stuff. And if
That's
y'all
it.
really think you have to do stuff to get stuff, then y'all
Nope.
lost in life.
And I think what's missing from a lot of these some of these young women, they think they gotta, be ready to put out, and no, that is not
Absolutely
what's going
not.
on here.
I'm not
That's
bringing.
not,
I'm not.
you're not
No,
getting to the
that's not.
bag if you're
No.
giving it to them. That ain't how you get to it, honey.
Let
By
me
putting
tell.
out.
They don't. There's a saying. Everybody
Tell you.
wants the girl who hasn't been with everybody. You have to make yourself exclusive. You have to make yourself limited. You have to be. Oh no, absolutely not. From the jump,
All
it's
you
the
gotta
way.
be is the damn dream. That's all.
Right.
All you
That's
gotta
it.
be is the lucky charm, honey.
Those
We in
guys,
Vegas,
they be first
okay?
of all, they gambling is their high and their satisfaction. See, this is what y'all
Mm-mm.
not don't know about the gamblers.
Right.
Their satisfaction is not gonna come from their high and that
No,
what they feel is at that table, baby.
that's right.
So you
That's right.
already lost if you thought some pussy was. I'm sorry, I had to say it. If you thought that pee was gonna lure them away from their money, absolutely
No,
not. Chips,
absolutely
unless
not.
you got some chips in your hand, they're not interested in that. They are there
Mm-mm.
to play. Them they ain't gonna get not no slots. They are here to hit the tables. So that's where I'm gonna be at around the tables, walking
Okay.
around. We gonna might split the room up, and when we find okay over here, let's go and we're gonna cheer for you. We're gonna be some cheerleaders and really fancy dresses. Basically, that's how that goes. And not really
Exactly.
fancy, but nice dress, your shoes, the
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
state.
you know,
Your
your
legs are
casino
shaved.
attire, your nice feminine attire. I know what you said because that's how what me
Right.
and my girls did. So all them that baggy clothes, the hat on with the how you walk around Vegas with a scarf on your head? Hey, room shaker, I'm confused. Like what?
I
What is
don't
your
know.
outfit? What is
Her
wrong with you?
I don't
Hey,
know. I
Lulu
didn't
here,
see
girl.
everyone's outfits and things, but I'm gonna assume when I go back, hopefully I can catch some replays. I hope people was killing it because I
Me
know like
too.
y'all, if anybody got on something that you would have had on at the house, then you shorten yourself because
Yeah,
you
you
got a
shorten
one time you
yourself.
got a once opportunity to say, now look at me now. It's called this your flex moment. So if there's
Thank
anything
you.
that you just could wear to the damn Publix, then
Yeah.
no, and if
Mm-mm.
y'all, hey, just
Mm-mm.
all you gotta do is look at what when you don't know, all you gotta do is look and search. You could Google and search attire for um you can find this stuff if you don't know, but there is
Man.
certain appropriate clothing to fit
Woo,
that
child.
mood, and it's not that
Yes.
hard,
Let me Beach, let me tell you why I wanted you to give that analogy, right? So the reason why, because I want to move on to the next subject, which is VS Crimea River, right? So now we already know that what's her name, Ness was not looking appropriate in my opinion, but she put on that, she advertised like she was gonna be the ish, and okay, girl, if that's your version of being the ish, then you was the ish girl, whatever make you comfortable, girl. But I'm just saying, y'all was so worried, y'all was more worried about cash apps, and if you would have did what me and Beach was talking about, honey, you wouldn't have to worry about cash apps. You're all in a hotel room, been in there for several hours. I can sleep when I get home. I can sleep when I get old. Okay, that was my
There's no
train of
sleeping
thought.
in Vegas. The purpose for the rooms in Vegas is to crash when you just can't, you're done. No one
Yeah.
like that's the only reason you guys to have rooming in Vegas. When you're out, you're supposed to, you understand it's gonna be a long night. So let's brace ourselves.
Okay, we want to have a good time. We here to party because we got to go home in a couple of days. It's just for the weekend. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the way I thought about it. But anyway, beat you went out again. But the reason why I want to talk about that is because hey uppity, is because the VS Crimea River part, right? So I'm sorry, bitch. Go ahead. You just went out for a minute.
I'm gonna close some screens. So hold on. Let me
Okay.
see. Because I don't know why what's going on there. I just closed up some screens and I'm gonna double check.
Okay.
Um, Something else got to be up though. And if I have to
That's
come
fine.
back, I
Let me
will.
go. Let me go on and start talking about this. So,
I did catch VS's for some reason. I was able to catch a little bit more hers.
mhm,
I just had to red bar through because they were a little long. But
yeah,
what
a little
I
long and a little unfortunate. So let me tell you what I seen, right? Because this is my recap, right? So the first night it was VS pretty much in Cam, right? So VS, I don't know what the hell she had on with them stockings and that romper and them ugly ass shoes. I'm thinking, okay, that's a no right off the bat.
Okay,
And,
I'll
and
tell
then
y'all
she
this
was,
about the romper. It's called the Ray romper, or it's got a couple names to it.
but let me tell
What?
you what she said, child. Let me tell you what she said. So she felt like it was a little tight or a little too short or something like that. So she put on some black, I think it was Fendi stockings or whatever. They was black with
I
the
saw that.
romper, the
Okay.
tan romper, and then these pointed shoes. I'm thinking, well, if you thought the romper was too short, then okay, good. But honey, you can put you some little alligator sounders on, or you know what I'm saying, some little cute, cute
No, the
white
romper wasn't
sneakers.
too short. Listen, y'all,
And
that's
not
what
to me, it wasn't.
those flares. They're supposed to be like that. What you're supposed to buy to put you're supposed to you're supposed to buy these particular type of shorts. They're
Right. To
short.
go up under it.
That's to go up under the romper so that
Yes.
you can bend over and ain't nobody gonna see you. You're good.
Yeah, and you ain't got to
So the
worry about
romper
no
was
damn
right.
stockings like you going to
That's the
church.
style. Yeah, that would look dumb coming down your calf muscle or your kneecap. That's supposed to
Child.
stop. It was at the right height. She just must didn't try it on and know if she would have pulled up that style and saw what the girls it would so also recommended with this item. They'd have some shorts that are just small enough to go
Right.
under the romper without being like
And
you'll
then it
see
go
it.
under the cheeks
Right.
too. You know what I mean? In case
Right,
you
and
just, I
it'll
know
come
exactly
down
what you're
just
talking about,
enough,
child.
and you can actually
Yeah.
get them in different like colors to bling out with your body. It wasn't the romper. It's just that she didn't know you're supposed to buy a kind of type of
Yeah, she look like a, she
shorts
look like a,
to wear under
she was
that.
doing some stuff I wouldn't do, right? So
Yeah,
anyway,
you
so we
didn't
get
need the
there,
hosiery, so it
right, and
wasn't
then
the
okay, so let me tell you, right. So her and Cam is there, and they seem to be having a good little time. They was on the they was on the strip. They was showing the impersonators and the all of that stuff, the music. Cam was dancing, having a good little time, right? And so later on, now it was the whole debacle with the outfit. There was a no off the rip, right? There was another hot mess, but we talked about that, so we don't move past that. Lord, them shoes was not giving it all, but okay, we don't. We don't. We don't. I'm sorry. Hold on. We don't move past that. So her and Cam having a good time. So later on they go. Now I didn't see when they when they went to pick up Queen 88. So the next thing I saw was somebody said she looked like a stuffed turkey. Child. Anyway, so the next thing I saw is the she did the video the next day when she was at the buffet, right? So she at the buffet and she talking and she's upset about to crash out and she's saying that Cam and Queen 88 left her, right? Well, no, and she was upset about that. But my thing was when the man called to check on you, you said you was still asleep. So she said she was still asleep. And plus, she had told them, she said Queen 88 and MU didn't get along. She said, well, MU was supposed to be coming to meet her there. And she was gonna hang with them, for in the morning time, and in the evening time, she was gonna catch back up with them, right? So I'm thinking, okay, was they supposed to be twiddling their thumbs there waiting for you to get through with MU? What do you think they was gonna do that day in Vegas for the weekend? They're gonna go out and do Vegas, right? So anyway, she was mad. He called. She said she was asleep, but she was acting like she wasn't asleep, right? So she in the buffet. She was said the night before she was hungry, and all she got was some chips and some water. Girl, that's your fault, right? And so anyway, cause clearly Ness was balling on the budget with the pizza chat. I don't understand it either, but okay. I order pizza at home. I don't go to a restaurant and eat pizza, child. I order it to the house. But anyway, um, so she in the restaurant and she is upset because Cam and Queen Eddie. Oh, at first she said Cam wants some money at the casino, right?
I heard he
And
won. How
so
much
she
did he
felt
win? Did
I,
he hit really? I
I
didn't
don't
hear what
even
he
know.
won. Not that
I
I
don't
don't count
even
his
know.
pockets, but hey, if well, look, winning anything, I mean, you leaving with more than what you came is good. I mean, a hit and win, which is what people. He actually came. He the only
Yeah, he
person
said
I
he
heard that
he
hit went to the casino.
right. He said he lost some money, but then he hit, right? So we don't know how much or how little it
Right,
was,
and he
but
don't. I
he
honestly,
must
I
at
wouldn't
least
even
got
tell
his money
people.
back, right? So let me tell you,
Right.
right? So she and she explained it to him. They were supposed to do. some about $10 tattoos, and he was like, now we ain't gonna do that. We gonna go somewhere else, I guess, to get some tattoos that wasn't $10 or something, right? And but we gonna meet you later. But now she done said she gonna meet up with MU, but MU canceled. But she did get there, but we ain't got to that part, right? So, but she in the dang on restaurant eating, talking. She got looked like she got tears in her eyes, and I'm thinking, girl, are you okay? She about manic over there, right? She worried about if Cam is spending his winnings on Queen 88 or not, and all of this and all of that, right?
Okay, here's the
And
thing.
so I seen the part where she said she was by herself, and she was wanting to, I guess, hang out with somebody. Somebody said, Lovely Love said call her. She called Lovely Love on the phone, and Lovely Love said, I'm back at home. So they was talking, gossiping like old girlfriends, good girlfriends. She was telling her what went on. She was clearly upset with Cam and Queen 88. I don't know why
Okay,
still,
before
because
you
number
let
one,
me
Cam
pause.
ain't the
Please let me,
man.
Miss O. Can I gotta
Mhm.
pause you before you go
Okay.
on? Does
Okay.
people for the everybody? I think most people know Queen 88, have heard of her, or seen her in some form. You all do realize
You went out again.
what is going on with this? What is my phone doing? I'm really getting upset. I'm gonna come out and come back in, but I'm gonna say this.
Okay, I
She's
dropped the
a
link
high
again.
energy. This is a high energy woman. Okay,
Right,
Queen
right,
88 can club from sun up to sundown, twerk from sun up to sundown. She
right,
is on a go 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 move. So if you're gonna hang out with somebody like her, you better already be ready to have your sneakers in your bag, your backup charger. She's going. She's not waiting for nobody. She wouldn't have waited for Cam.
right,
That girl is a professional club goer. She has no shame about it. She said she
right,
don't care. She said I heard her say when I go to Vegas, I might be riding with my ass out the window down the street. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing, but keep up.
right.
Okay, I heard her say it. I was
She
like,
went.
well,
She went to have fun, right? And that's what you're supposed to do.
she's
And if
not
she
gonna
was
wait.
spending,
Yeah,
and
she's
if
not
she
the
was
type.
spending, let me just say, if she was spending Cam's money, and he was spending on it, then that's what he was supposed to do. Say, I'm trying to figure out what the problem is here, right? And so, anyway, so she in that restaurant, he in the Howard, and then she calls okay, Lovely Love was back at home. And then she was like, she said something about Lolo. They talking about Lolo, tell me how to get to her. Tell her I come hang out with her. And so that, and then she said, well, let me call Wiley. Right? So, honey, she ended up calling Wiley, asking Wiley to come rescue her, right? And Wiley told her to meet her somewhere. Then that got jumbled up because he ended up not meeting her, right? And all of this and all that. So that was the last I seen of her when she was in the buffet, because she said she was going back to the hotel room, right? So evidently I don't know if she did a membership live or whatever went on, but things start dropping on the community wall. I know I took some screenshots, right? I got receipts, So we gotta talk about that a little bit, right?
Can
Some
you
things that she
explain
was
the
dropping on the
Lolo thing?
community wall.
Can you explain? Because I missed that part. She actually called Lolo to hang out.
Well, she was wanting to know how to get in touch with Lolo. She ended up calling Wiley. Wiley, I
But she
guess it was
had Lolo
crossing.
on there and told her how handicapped and unfun she would be, and she wouldn't want to go and hang out with her, and that
Right,
she want her cup of tea. So now you kind
right,
of like
right.
you calling the person that you said you need
Mm,
to stay home. You don't even need to come, and I wouldn't be hanging out with you and be responsible for pushing your wheelchair around. So you
right,
can't call that very person after you said all that and think you're
right,
gonna get in their presence now, because it
right.
looked like you and I neck to neck now. Hell, it's kind of like you
Exactly.
got to eat your own words, because you
Right.
like I know why
So,
I'm in the
so
room.
anyway,
Why are
let me
you
let
here?
me finish
But
telling you,
okay,
BQ. Right. Let me finish telling you. Right. So she calling all these people. She nibbling on her food. She was so upset. I think she was getting madder and madder the more she talked about it or whatever. Right. So she sat there. She got off that video. I didn't see nothing from her until later on. Right. So, come to find out. Oh, really, Catherine? Said VS Docs, Cam, and Queen 80. But let me tell you, I got some visuals. Let me go to my visuals. Right. So she called the front desk to report. Child, that's the audio she was talking about, right? So we ain't got there yet, right? So, child. I didn't see no more of her after the restaurant. So at one point in time, I went over there and I checked the community wall to see if she was doing maybe a membership live or whatever, whatever. Well, so I assumed she was off the grid, and then all this stuff start dropping on the community wall. Right now, first time if this was on there, and she says, Cam and VS was praising God when Queen came. Cam started praising Cat Child. She said he still haven't hit my cash app to share some of the winnings. Now I don't know why he got to hit your cash app. He don't owe you nothing. Number one, right? You ain't even his woman, right? She said, I'm holding back on some info until I get home, because I'm in fear of my safety. I believe in God and these other people don't. I'm like, girl, what you mean you're in fear of your safety? Ain't nobody looking for you. Wasn't nobody checking for her. Wasn't nobody trying to hurt her. And in my opinion, she was the most miserable something or another on the dang on vacation, right?
Is it
So she
is it
put that on there.
possible? Is it possible? But I did see when she got there. When VS got to Vegas on the plane, I knew
Hmm.
I don't VS, babe. I don't think you should have came here. She was mad on the plane. She was like, I heard she
She
was saying
miserable.
her legs hurt. I'm already hot. I'm already frustrated. I just want to get to my. She was already
Yeah, then she got to
when
the hotel. The hotel
she
was
got there.
subpar. Now I don't blame her for being upset about those hotel accommodations, but also
Right.
she got to take some accountability. Cause she should have did a research
I
on them hotel rooms, right?
yeah. I was just gonna say she make I don't know when how often she may forget. I remember, I don't think she's ever had a good experience with going out with people and it ended
Mm-hmm.
well. We remember the TS Madison showing them chicken bones. We ain't forgot
Mm-hmm.
about
That's
that goddamn
true.
story with them. Remember that was a whole issue all the
That's
way down
true.
to over some chicken wing bones. And for some of y'all, that's some
That's
old
true.
old beef sector stuff about the
That's
chicken
true.
bone story. You remember that,
Every
Miss
time
O?
she goes somewhere,
And
some
she
drama,
came back.
right?
Remember, she was crying from that trip about the chicken
Yeah.
bones and it turned into somebody Shelly had a knife and it
Yep.
just was like, so why go out? You know somebody gonna have something. You don't know what people got on them, but that shouldn't have bothered you that bad that somebody had them a
Thank
little
you.
little a little knife. Ain't no telling what's in they people got in their purse. Okay, she
Right.
volunteered to show you that, and then the chicken bones on the table. You're going to these kind of hole in the wall places. You're not getting. You got to get it how you get it. Okay.
Right. And
You better
so, okay,
take
let
your
me
wet
tell you
wipe
this,
out your
right?
purse. Look,
Let
take
me,
your
let
wet
me,
wipe out your purse and wipe that damn table off and shoot them wings on that floor and sit down
okay.
and keep it moving. It's just go
Right.
that way. Okay. It just that's
Okay,
just
so
how
let
it
me go
go.
on. Let me go on. So another thing on the community wall. Now I don't even know what she meant by that. She was like, all these people had to gang up on one person. That's how powerful I am. But guess what? God got me. I paid for my own trip and didn't sell my cat. I have my dignity. Now I don't. I guess she feeling like people was ganging up on her. I'm like, what? And then what she meant by she didn't have to sell her cat and she got her dignity. But you crying about somebody else's money and you feeling the way about Queen 88, or are you inferring that she was selling her kid to Cam? Because that ain't what was going on, right? So anyway, so she ain't mad, and it seemed like she want people to kiss her butt. But like I said, was they supposed to wait around for her to get up and for her to decide what was gonna happen? No, honey, it don't work that way. These people ain't got time to wait on you.
You
So
know
she
what?
put that up there, and then she put hold up, I'm getting to it. She put up and this, no, that ain't the one. That ain't the one I want to talk about yet. But anyway, we talk about this. So she puts on the Queen Stop Lying. You and Cam shared the Murphy bed. She said, I already called the front desk. This is what the people's talking about. And your name is not on the roster as a paying customer. She said, I don't want to have to play the recording. And I was trying to figure out what recording is she talking about. And she was talking about the conversation, I guess, that she had with the front desk and Queen 88, not having a hotel room, right? But you can invite somebody back to your room. Like, what is wrong with this woman, right?
Absolutely.
People do it all the time. They come there single, they want to mingle. They doing a one night stand. That's expected in Vegas. Girl, what are you talking about? You sound like a fool. Okay, anyway, she said the only way I have a conversation is if someone slide me some of those windows under my door. I'm hurt. I'm thinking, huh? So you trying to extort this man? Cause you think him and Queen 88 sharing the room, but if he don't drop you some money under the door, you gonna start talking to the people about she in the room or something. Girl, you ain't making no sense. That room was so raunchy. You and him should have shared the damn room. Okay,
Queen.
that thing wasn't worth no $300-400 a night, And then somebody at one point in time had super chatted her $500. She refunded the person so that she could get her a different place to stay, but she didn't want to. I guess she called herself taking one for the team when it came to Cam anyway, right? So anyway, so she's feeling the way about Queen 88 at this point, right? And then so under that comment, somebody had said, you cause havoc on yourself. This is all on you. And I absolutely agree with that, right? And then somebody said, extortion is illegal, right? She said, you want to go back to jail at your big age? She said, girl, prepare for your flight and go to bed. People are having fun and not worrying about you and leave God out this mess. I said, I know that's right. Child. And then I turned around and said, blackmail or extortion under Title 18 of the United States Code, Section 873, is a federal crime punishable by up to 1 year in federal prison, right? A fine or both imprisonment and a fine or whatever, right? So anyway, because she always liking them court papers, right? So they put that under the thing. I thought that was a good little kiki, right? So that was on her page, right? And then where is this at? No, there it ain't it. I had one more, I think. Gang up on one person. Oh, and then she puts this on her page, right? I was like, she really losing it at this point, child, right? Cause I'm like, girl, if you don't stop the madness, right? So she goes on to say that she puts this thing on her at this point in time. See, that's why I was on ODS this morning, and I said that she felt I didn't say she felt jealous. I said she or insecure, like Brianna tried to say. I didn't say that. I said I felt she felt the way about I forgot the word that intimidated by Queen 88, right? Because of the way that Queen 88 is, right? She a very free, spirited person. I saw Queen 88. She did a video when she was at the pool twerking, just having fun. Like she said, I'm just here for a little bit. I got a man. I ain't trying to sleep with Cam. I'm out here. I'm trying to have fun. And of course, Cam gonna be feeling her in a different way. They already know each other. VS is a dud. Okay. VS was dropping cash app on her all night. Uh, that PTSD um from her being in the military. She was dropping cash app on her. She was dropping cash apps on Queen 88. Is that what you're saying, Leslie? Child, I had a wonderful time in Vegas. Just Andrea. I'm in the airport waiting for my flight. All right. I'm glad you had a wonderful time, just Andrea.
That is
Or you
good.
want to just
I
Andrea
saw
had
a picture with her in it. She looked cute.
Okay. So
It was
anyway, let me read this, right? I don't know what who is Leslie Jennings talking about? She was VS Honey VS support all her supporters was dropping cash apps on her all night. I'm not surprised. Supporters is supporters, right? Hey Food Junkie and Olivia, now we all who have been to Vegas. I guess we all know who have been to Vegas know that none of those rooms that they are staying in are worth no more than 150, not including the resort fees and Vegas charges. My thing is Food Junkie. Number one, she wasn't good with the accommodations, but she should have did a little research so she can be comfortable. And number two, she just a negative Nelly, right? Bree says she
a
looks
baby
better than
downer.
everybody. Says she looked better than everybody on the trip. Is that what she said, Film? No, I disagree. She looked like an old maid. She looked like an old punk country bumpkin in Vegas, and I'm country. Okay, I'm from Tennessee. I would not go anywhere with those fashions that any of them had on. Okay, I'm like, girl. Anyway, moving right along. She hates other women, especially if they got more attention. Well, now that's part of it too, Film. I believe that. That's why she was feeling away about Queen 88. Okay, because Queen knows how to garner attention. And she was feeling away about Queen 88 because when she was in there eating the food, she was talking about I'm the VS icon. Everywhere I go, I get compliments and all of this and all that. And then she was talking about they was complimenting her bag. And I'm thinking, girl, you carried around that damn blue jean Louis Vuitton with her outfit, especially the outfit she had on last night with the green. And you had the goddamn blue jean Louis Vuitton with you? I'm like, girl, is that the only bag you got? But anyway, move right along. Move right along. So anyway, she puts this on her wall. She says Queen tried to force me to look at her vag because she wanted to prove her lips don't hang and for me to go live and say it, don't hang. I refuse. Now, so Queen 88, when Cam was on, he did a live. I checked this out a little bit, and she was explaining what Queen 88 was explaining what happened with that. Of course, VS is gonna blow it out of proportion. You see what I'm saying? Now, when it come to her, everything gotta boil down to some demented actual act. You know, that's a train of thought. She's a whole weirdo, right? Everybody, child. Whew. Anyway, she obsessed with actual violence. Okay. So anyway, she explained that she VS evidently had did an interview with her ex-husband or her ex-boyfriend or something like that. And he said
Mm-hmm.
that her uh I guess he said that her, stuff wasn't perky, or her vag
Right.
wasn't
He
perky or
tried to
whatever.
say she was a loose goose.
Right, and then so VS, the Queen 88 said was like, I was just really, I don't feel no way about being naked. I used to be a stripper, I ain't got a problem with being naked in front of people, right? And she's like, she was really just saying that in jest, because she know that that had been said on VS channel, right?
I got
But
that. I,
VS
I
wanted
got
to
it
put it
was a
like,
jest. She was not
right, it was
spreading
a
wide
jest,
eagle
like
saying,
like
"Come look."
something between women. Bitch, you ain't never been in the locker room, and I'm talking about that the VS, right? So I'm thinking, so she tried to make it be a whole thing. Ain't nobody trying to force you to
Right,
go
like
live
like
and say it
88 was
don't
laying
hang.
there spread wide eagle, like, "Come and look."
Right, like look at this VS, look at this.
It
Now I want
wasn't
to go
like that.
live and
Yeah,
say,
we
girl, well, it wasn't even like that. So why would
right.
one woman have to do that for another one? And the thing, child, Lady T said Queen 88 did exactly what she said she was gonna do. Enjoy every moment. Them men's was all over that, but exactly, Lady T, we was talking about that earlier. Me and Beach, you're gonna have to go back. She did what you were supposed to do. Secure the damn bag. Okay. Anyway, so she said that, and then the girl came on and said, I said that in jest, because my ex-man had came on her channel when he did a interview, and she was saying it in jest, right? So she put that up there. What nobody trying to that girl didn't want her to go live and say it didn't hang or talking about something. I refuse. Like she put a gun up to her hand and said, "You better go live and say my stuff ain't hanging, my stuff ain't loose. You better go. You better go. Or I'm gonna beat you up, girl." It wasn't even like that. Moving right along. Number two, she said Cam and Queen slept on the Murphy bed, on the Murphy bed together. If they had a Murphy bed, bitch, then you slept on the bed as well. Okay, because you
Yeah,
was
them,
in the
they was
same
probably so
hotel.
drunk and would have passed out on the dang on bathroom floor. Some people, like I said, when they crash and they really drinkers, I can't drink like that. But for those who can, salute to you
Mm-hmm.
all. When it's time to pass out, most folks, I done been on trips and I don't even know
Shit.
who people was in. I'm like, who was? Oh, we didn't even care. I have, yeah,
Girl.
yeah. I've had enough to where
Uh,
didn't nobody care. We was comfort. I'm not taking the cot. I got me and her get to bed. Y'all figured out like we
exactly.
made it work, made it do what it do because maybe a
Right.
couple of people got added on and they didn't have anywhere to stay.
Yeah.
I've been on them type of trips,
When
so it was
I
just
was in
time to sleep.
college, I done told my people, when I was in college, honey, I woke up in Atlanta at Freaknik and I was in Miami when I woke up with my friends. Okay, so I exactly understand where you're coming from.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
and we
happened,
had a
and
wonderful weekend. We didn't have no clothes or nothing, but when we left, baby, when we got back on that plane with a ticket that we didn't have to buy, we was full of bags, bitch. I'm just saying, the bag
uh,
was secured. Okay, and we had a wonderful time.
well, did
But
you
anyway,
notice? Do you think I would? I wonder if because yes, the first thing she said first live, she started saying she was disappointed about the money that she spent.
right.
She would have she had looked the night before and noticed that she could have got this wonderful, like beautiful villa or a
Well,
presidential
she
suite
should
for
have did her
139,
research.
like or something, but she didn't want to do them
Yes,
like
I
that.
was, Lady Tia. You know, I done
Uh
told y'all that story many times. I was when they did that Freaknik documentary. I was looking real close, and I was like, My husband was like, "What you looking at?" I was like, "Look at this documentary they did about when we was young. We used to have fun, didn't we?"
Girl,
He was like, "I don't know. I never went." And I'm looking like, okay,
never mind.
okay.
Yeah. You know,
I
we
was
just
in
take that to the
college then,
grave.
and I was
You know,
looking
we
real
just
hard.
take
Bitch,
them to
I'm
the
like,
grave.
bitch, I was looking like, oh, my titties on that screen somewhere because I don't even know.
Hey, just take it to the grave. You be
Girl,
like,
take it to the grave. I was like,
we
He
know to
said,
take that
I
to
didn't
the
never
grave.
go. I was like, That's all I said. I'm just looking. But anyway,
I wasn't
because
supposed
baby,
to
that
be there.
girl
I
could
wasn't
have
even
been,
of
okay?
age. There's so much stuff we did, but like, oh, we weren't eight, baby. If you had a car, we had cars as teenagers, so we was going, okay.
Exactly.
And our
Them
mamas, we were
goddamn Q dolls. And then them motherfuckers ain't no good to this goddamn day.
they
Okay, just let me
still
say that and
show
I'm gonna
one.
leave it right alone.
They show one. Or just
Wasn't
had to
no
mix it
good,
up
ain't
that
no good
Thursday, the
now.
same old girl. They'll never it's just
Girl.
what it is.
And I can't wait till my nephew go to motherfucking college, so I want him to pledge Q dog, bitch. But anyway.
So what I was gonna say is, so I noticed. So to start off the entire thing, y'all make me really. I don't get. Okay, you know you're going somewhere. If the very first thing you start complaining about, and you just got on the plane or just arrived somewhere, is I'm not happy about the amount of money I spent. I'll never spend this again. You knew what you were spending before you left. This
It
is
was
what you're
you were
giving
supposed to
people.
know what you were spending before you left.
Is that a way of starting to incite people to start sending money back to you?
Oh,
Like,
true,
what is
true,
it?
true. Cause
Because
she was dropping
I'm
that
gonna be
cash app.
honest.
Girl,
Y'all
you
would
got me
never
back on
know.
track. Oh, bitch, I got, I started remembering shit. But let me get back on track, right? So she talking about they slept in the Murphy bed together, right? Bitch, then you must have been in the bed too, because you was still in the same goddamn hotel, right? She said, and Cam D. So look, she said Cam's D, y'all know what that is, eggplant emoji, was hard when they went to the room for the night. Okay, and it wasn't hard for you. Did you have a problem with that? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, so, okay, is that your business? Was you jealous because it was hard after he seen Queen 88, but it wasn't never hard for you? He seen you as a home, just like a home girl or something, and he wasn't attracted to you in that way. Like, I'm trying to make it make sense. And then how do you know his D was hard anyway?
I was
Was
just
you
about
down
to
there?
say,
Was you down there looking at it? Was you looking at it, girl? Was you looking at it? Okay, because she had mentioned D on one of her other posts on some men be buying V, cuckoo in Vegas. Anybody know how I can buy some D in Vegas? I'm thinking, oh, she was thinking her and Cam was gonna get together or something. See, it wasn't all about the money. People gotta realize that, okay?
I got you.
It wasn't all about the money. This is what I'm saying. Look, Sweet Lo said I was looking too, child, I lived my whole entire young life. Do you hear me, Sweet Lo? I didn't have no kids. I ain't know I had kids no day. To this
Hmm.
day, I did my whole college experience, child. I got married when I was 25 years old, but I lived my whole life. Okay, my whole young life. All right. And when I got married, child, it was time. It was time. It better been time. It was time. But anyway, let me read this film. It said, woo, child. Now my husband proposed. She said, now my husband proposed to me 5 times. I only said yes after he bought me a car. Never let him touch me until after I got the ring. Ladies, they follow your lead. Absolutely, they follow your lead. They absolutely follow your lead. You got to treat somebody, teach somebody how to treat you. Okay. And if you want, if you gonna let these men treat you like anything, and that's what you know what you're gonna get, nothing. You're not gonna get nothing. You're not gonna get no love. You're not gonna get no respect. You're not gonna get no faithfulness. You're not gonna get nothing. Okay, you're not gonna get nothing. You ain't gonna get took care of. You ain't gonna get nothing. Okay. If you require nothing, you get nothing in return. Nothing. You get nothing. Okay.
Miss
That's
Miss
what you get.
Miss. So you know what? I'm gonna be honest. Some things, and I'm not gonna say in specific, but they made me really happy to remember. I like being a girly girl.
Me
I don't want to
too.
be gangsta boo. I don't want to be. Oh, I'm about that. I'm pull up life. Run
No,
up, get
girl.
done. Y'all can keep that because it has
Girl,
served
bitch,
me
I was always
very
too scared. My face was gonna get marked up.
right.
Did you know
I
what that?
have had that. Like I am very happy to be
Yeah.
just a girly girl. I like that gangster life ain't working for y'all. Y'all not winning out here. Men,
No.
no
No.
one's attracted to
Mm-mm.
hard
Mm-mm.
face. always
Mm-mm.
ready to fight somebody, don't
No.
even know how to talk your way out of conflict.
You went out again, but you right. I'm not a girly girl. Like I was my daddy's girl, but he taught me that I wouldn't fool with nobody that treated me any less than my father did. You know what I mean? But I never been a girly girl per se. I was a tomboy for a while. But I've never been a. I don't believe in physical violence. Not even back then. I done got into some situations where my girls done took care of me because I do have a big mouth. But as far as me, actually, I've never had a. I had one fight, and I was in middle school in the seventh grade. And this girl kept picking on me, right? And so she lived in our neighborhood. And my sisters went home and told my mama, and my mama came down there and made me fight that girl, right? But I was always too afraid that I was gonna get marked up because my daddy had a thing about girls and scratches on our legs and stuff like that. We couldn't even walk around in the house in bare feet. You know what I mean? And so I know why he was like that now because he want you. It was him telling us how to do self care, and take care of ourselves and take care of our skin. And so I understand it now. I did not understand that when I was young, why I could not walk around the house without my robe on and without my shoes on, and never walk outside without your shoes on, and all of this and all of that. Right? Didn't understand that back then. Understand it now. Right? And so you was I was a tomboy lady too, yeah, but he would never let me hurt myself or fishing, hunting, all of
But
that, did
you
all
know
of
the
that.
definition of
Christmas,
tomboy done changed now. What we thought was tomboy
yeah.
now
It's
is
different. Let me read this beach.
okay.
Leslie Jenny said, question, do you think VS wanted to have fun? Or do you think that was part of a play for content? I mean, like, I mean, seem like she a negative Nelly. I don't even know what her version of fun would be. Like, if she ain't in control of the situation, then she ain't gonna have fun. In my opinion, Leslie Jennings, that's what it seemed like to me. Because to me, she was really seemed like she was really upset because they did not sit around that hotel room twiddling their thumbs, waiting for her to get up and go with them and tell them what they was gonna do for the day. I'm thinking, girl, are you serious? Child, women would definitely try to mess. Show will, Lady Till. That's what I was always scared of because I never would have heard the end of it. Do you hear me? Because my parents had expectations for me, and so yeah, they are definitely losing in life. Yeah, all these hard, but yes, absolutely. I think they don't understand. I don't get it. There's like a disconnect these days. You know what I
and
mean?
and that's what I was gonna say, Miss O. I think this is a prime example of what happens when a lot of people live their best life on YouTube. You
Yeah,
swear you everything on YouTube. Everybody love you. Don't nobody
yeah,
watch the little other little people. But I bet we know how to go in and sit and socialize. I bet we can work
exactly,
a room. I bet the
exactly.
little people over there with me. I bet you we have proper attire and can go in there at any given point and pull out the heels, the dress, the bag, what needs to be done if it's short notice. See, this is what happens when you spend too much time on looking at a screen. You can sit around with your hair
Yes,
tied up. You're not really presenting. You don't do enough outings so that when you
yeah.
finally do go out for the first time in
Right, sweet and low. There's
forever,
a place
you
and
don't know how
time for
to act.
everything. There's a sweet and low is right about this beach. There's a place and time for everything. Right, I'm every woman too. I can be very assertive. Okay, and I can be, I can know how to act, with my husband. And when I've been before I was married, I know how to act around men. I know how to present myself very well. I don't have a problem with me, because I know me. Do you see what I'm saying? And so, and I even heard that Big Brown talking something. She always talking about somebody insecure. I didn't call VS insecure. I just said she felt the way about Queen 88 because she dead. And then somebody said she ain't classy. She is very not very feminine. And then they say she's real tall and all out of place looking. And I mean, if you ain't giving off no feminine energy at all, he's gonna see you like a homeboy. He was treating her like he treated his homeboys. You see
Right.
what I'm saying? And
I
then, but when
that
when, when
essence,
Queen
baby.
88, when Queen 88 came around, she was putting out feminine energy. You know what I mean? You can call it what you want to, but she still know how to secure the dang on bag. She knew
She
how to
did, and
use her
I
feminine
even
energy.
caught her when she was getting out the pool. She said, "Cam, help me up," and she reached her hand up like she ain't no fool. That girl said,
Thank
Cam,
you.
help me up." He grabbed her hand. There was a rail there. She could have got up, but the whole point was, help me up these steps. Like I'm like, yes, that's what we like. He grabbed her hand and helped her up out of the jacuzzi, like a
Right.
gentleman. Like,
Like
so
you
don't get it
supposed to
twisted
do.
now.
And
So
if
just
it's
because you
things
from the
that, and
hood don't
then
mean you
be
don't know that you know how to
right.
ask a man for help. Like help me, baby. Like help me up.
Thank you.
All
Thank
that
you. She
plays
was
into
doing what she had to do. I bet
being
she
the
didn't sleep with
yeah.
him. I
I
bet you. I bet you,
she
B,
didn't
she
have
didn't sleep
to.
with him. She didn't have to.
She didn't need to.
Exactly.
That didn't
She didn't
that
have
was
to.
they were good. She didn't
Thank
need
you.
to
Because
do
she
that.
said she had a boyfriend. And he supposed to have a girlfriend. I bet you he didn't get the nope. I bet you didn't give it up. I bet you that.
I bet you
Anyway,
didn't.
so let me read this. So, the bed bug thing. She said Cam D was hard when they went to the. Oh, well, okay, so okay. Well, what is you? How do you know? Was you looking out at it, and did you feel a way that it was hard for Queen 88 and it wasn't hard for you? Like, what's let's really talk about it. Said Queen broke. Queen broke and was jealous of me. Look, and Cam closeness. So, honey, if you and Cam was really that close, you wouldn't be feeling the way about Queen 88, whether she was broke or not. She was having fun in Vegas off of somebody else's dime. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay? And so you mad cause what? So you felt like it was a competition between you and Queen Honey. It was no competition. He seen you as one of the homeboys. Okay? And he seen Queen in a different light. Okay, I'm just
Didn't they
saying. She
say
said people
three's a
are trying to
crowd? Wait,
listen to what
two.
she said. Number 4, she said people are trying to set me up right now. Help, girl. Ain't nobody. I'm in hiding, girl. Who was trying? What nobody thinking about you on
I
that
think
trip?
she's
Ain't
talking
nobody
about
trying
their
to set you
wilding.
up. Ain't no. If you was in hiding, it's cause you scary because nobody wasn't thinking about you. Even Ness didn't wasn't thinking about you, girl. What no? And Queen 88 was trying to have fun. Now I heard her say Queen 88 don't try to fight me. Girl, she wasn't trying to fight nobody. She was trying to have fun. Are you okay? I was confused. I was like, child. And then the part that I dropped off, number 6, was a cash out, by the way. Okay. Paranoid as hell. Schizophrenic as hell. Okay. Showing, I mean, just creating drama on purpose, for the purpose of content for YouTube, because that's all you got is YouTube. Okay. And it's just really unfortunate. She just
You
really showed who
know,
she was yesterday. But she
tell me
supposed to
if
be
I'm
this
wrong
big.
for saying this. Okay, you can tell me if I'm wrong
Mm,
for saying this.
mm,
I almost rather all the stuff that VS is saying and doing, she's just doing that for content, and that's not really her mindset. Because if
right.
this is really her mindset, this is a mental
Yeah.
paranoia that she put
Yeah.
there herself. That those people didn't put that there. So
Mm-mm.
I would rather. I know I get it, playing games and running plays. I would rather her be running a play or whatever y'all want to call it, than this the actual be this her mindset, because that's gonna strip all the everything that was so that's gonna hurt her brand. If this is really your mindset, you
Yeah.
already you scared once you get out here and meet people
Yeah.
and you turn into a blob. You
Yeah.
can't socialize. No one like mm,
Right. Yeah, she don't know how to socialize. If she not in control of the situation, she not comfortable. She go to getting paranoid, and
did you
she
see the
go to
last video
basically.
where she was running? That last
Yes,
video?
we ain't even got
What
to
the
that yet, girl. I'm getting her.
okay.
We ain't even
Okay.
got to that. I'm getting her. And so,
Okay.
but you right. She go to running plays. She started wanting to. Girl, you is too much of a villain to ever be a victim, girl. Ain't nobody worried about nobody running up on you. You ain't scared. If you ain't hiding, it's cause you paranoid, child. Cause you do so much dirt to people online. You scared to go out, but ain't nobody thinking about you, child. Okay, you ain't that important. You the VS icon online, bitch. That's what you call yourself. But why is you calling yourself you the VS icon when you in real life on a motherfucking trip, bitch, with offline people? And like I'm confused. Like I don't understand, right? And she said, Lady T said, "Do you think Cam gave the expectation that he was covering everything?" No, no, I don't think he gave the expectation. No, I do not think that, right? And then somebody said, Cam said last night on Pastor's panel, oh, Catherine Powell said something else. It was something I want to read of hers. She said that we watched her for years. Yeah, that's who she is. That's who she is. She said, and that's why I say her PTSD kicked in. VS seemed kind of clingy, because she can't handle crowds. But I do think she thought she could. I think she thought she could handle it because Cam was there. You see what I'm saying? And then when he went off and started doing what he wanted to do, with Queen, because she was asleep and she didn't get up on time, I think she started to melt down. I do think that. You see what I'm saying? I really do. And so, yeah, that's what. Let me get this off the screen. That's what I think about that situation. Then she went back to her snake ways. You know what I mean? That's what she do. Okay. So anyway, okay. So later on, after that, like I said, we didn't see no more from her. So later on that night, she find Miss MU finally get there, right? So MU done traveled all these hours to get there. And I do think No Cam did not give that expectation to no one. Exactly, sweet and low. I don't think he gave an expectation to her. Absolutely not. I don't believe that. Of course, he gonna spend some money on Queen. That's his girl. They already know each other. He know what kind of chick she is. So okay, he gonna act accordingly. You teach people how to treat you. Okay. She didn't have to say nothing. She didn't have to ask for nothing because when it comes to Queen, it goes without saying. You know you're gonna come out your pocket. She don't have to ask for nothing. He already know that. Damn. We was just talking about that earlier, right? So yeah, Miss O. But remember, she went after following Ness, and because Ness showed so little, she was unable to figure out, I guess, figure out where she was, and surprise attack her, and it blew up in her face. I do think she went on that trip trying to get at Ness, but Ness had so much hot mess going on, she didn't want to worry about VS. Okay. Then she like to be in control because if she don't feel in control, Miss 313, even online, she's not going to be able to deal if she can't feel in control, right? Stop the cap. She is insecure, and threatened by other women. I can yes, film. I agree. I agree. But she said she's the VS icon, child. I'm like, girl, you online. You are too invested in this, and child. Well, anyway, what you think about that beach before we go on to the MU part, child?
Okay, my bad. I had too much noise going on about around here. Yes, someone who made that comment about the PTSD might have kicked in. Let me tell you, I really, you already diagnosed. I would rather that something like that be the case because, like I said,
Right.
if not, then but I don't know a nice way to say it. You should just stay online and do virtual because you crowds.
Exactly.
I don't get. It's not like a lot of people were crowding you. There was plenty of space to walk around.
Yeah,
Um,
nobody said on one live that they was looking for no damn VS.
it
Okay.
started from the jump. I watched the initial plans. Like, oh, okay, her hat was because that first thing I thought was her hat was cute, but she was already she was triggered. You guys, when she got on the plane, I was like, "Damn, VS, maybe you tired, maybe you the nap girl. I hope you lay down because she said I'm
Yeah.
irritated already. Her mood never changed, and when y'all ladies, just before she go to the next one, keep in mind when y'all keep these hard faces all the time, you won't let yourself smile, you won't let your eyes sparkle, you won't glow, you just giving straight mean mugging all the time. Y'all gonna age. I'm telling you, when you get to a certain place, your face gonna get stuck like that, okay? And you will become
Okay.
you become unapproachable. And I'm gonna let Miss go on with her next show. Y'all got to lighten
Okay.
up, learn
Yeah.
how to have a you know how to give you know how you know what I'm saying, Miss O. How to
I know
just
exactly what you're
light the
saying. Yeah.
room up, give that welcoming energy,
She
smile
don't
like,
know how
hey,
to
I'm
get
happy to see y'all.
welcoming
You can't
energy.
meet nobody looking
Welcoming
like,
energy.
okay,
Right.
what's up? Or
Right.
what's up? Like,
Exactly. Like me, I can conversate with anybody. You sound like literally anybody. You know what I mean? Like I really can. I don't give off online, okay, I'm one way, I'm talking my crap. This is my commentary online. But offline, if you were to meet me, I can conversate with anybody, okay? Anybody. Because I know how to act accordingly. And when to turn it on, when to turn it off, it is what it is, right? So you feel sorry for because I would. Sweet Low said, just say it. If not, you feel sorry for her because I would. It's unfortunate, Sweet Low. She's very unfortunate. Okay, and I think she really, okay, she tried. I think she did run a play on MU, but we could really talk about that because we know the MU post had been meeting her. Number one, if I was MU, I wouldn't have been doing all that driving just to meet this chick. She just would have had to feel away. Okay, but MU went out of her way to go meet this girl, and she was so ungrateful. And at the end of it, it wasn't no PTSD. She was just showing how dirty she was when it came to
That's
MU,
what I
right?
was gonna ask. Yeah, I wanted to hear you out on in the chat about what was that? I mean, a fight. Was it really like you running? I
No,
swear.
no, let me tell you what I think about it. Okay, so later on, I guess she hooks MU finally gets there after all those hours of driving, right? So it from the picture, it seemed like she got there before it was dusk, maybe dusk dark or something like that when they took that picture on the outside, right? But and okay, I don't know what happened by the time they got to the table. They was having a conversation and MU was explaining what was going on and all this and all that. And then VS says, you told her to go talk to what's his name, uh, Don Cato, right? Because she felt like Don Cato was feeling some kind of way. So MU gets up from the table. She goes talks to Don Cato. Next thing we see is VS getting up from the table. Ooh, they finna get into it. Now she's smiling now. Ooh, they finna get into it, right? And she was like, I'm out of here. They finna get into it. I'm thinking, okay, number one, if they was really into it, and MU did all these hours of driving, why is you gonna leave her if you think they get ready to get into some kind of physical violence? Look, you gonna leave your friend? You gonna leave this woman that drove all these hours to see you and she didn't have to? You know what I mean? And so she gets up from the table. She start running. How do I get to the exit? Then at one point in time, she say something about he has angry arms. Now he didn't hit her or nothing, but he had angry arms. I'm thinking angry arms. I was triggered by his angry arms. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? Angry arms? You sound dumb as fuck. But she's still smiling and she start running. Then she find the exit. Then she chooses to walk 6 flights up. Okay, now I thought the elevator wasn't working in the bed
Yeah.
bug infested hotel, but they said she got on the elevator and went to the 20th floor. And then at some point, she decided to walk up 6 flights of steps, bitch. She
All I
walked
know,
them
like I heard
six.
some heavy breathing, and I was like, "Girl, you okay? You about to have a panic attack?" So I'm like, "Sit down. Like, what is going on?"
Oh, I'm
You
like,
need
this bitch
to
is
take
stupid.
your Zola, wait, your alprazolam or Xanax, whatever y'all get for PA. I know that if your Valium is different levels of to different uh stages in that PTSD game. I do know, but whatever you are, however you're being treated, please take your
Damn.
medication because you are going to a full throttle panic attack.
Full,
Okay,
or
or
fake, but
faking it.
she was doing
I was
some
just gonna
Tyler
say
Perry
or
fake
faking it
ass shit. That's what she
or
was doing.
faking it,
Okay, so
and
right,
that's what
seeking
I was. Yeah.
attention, and trying to make it. Okay, she's staking the girl, right, and she want to make it seem like, well, I had to leave them because they could ready to get into it. It wasn't that at all. You know what I mean? What she That's what she was giving the impression. I guess she MU, served her purpose. She drove all them hours. She finally got there. Whatever, they might have spent a couple of hours together. After that, she was done fooling with her, so she got to make the play to get out of there, right? So the dumb bitch walking up 6 flights of steps. Whether the elevator was broken, they said so. If it went to the 20th floor and she was on the 6th floor, so what? She could have hit the goddamn button till she got off on her motherfucking floor. I ain't finna walk up 6 flights of stairs for no goddamn body.
That's for
Okay,
extra
number one,
dramatics, you
right?
know.
Hey,
That's for
Teresa, you got to be out your damn mind, bitch. She breathing out hard. Sound like she finna have a fucking heart attack. Bitch, you doing all this for a play for YouTube? Oh, he got angry arms. Bitch, you sound dumb as fuck, Thomas. He got angry arms. You ain't seen this man hit this girl or nothing. And if you thought she was in some kind of danger, bitch, Thomas, you was triggered. Why don't you
don't
stay there to help
leave.
your friend? Cause this girl done traveled all these hours to see your ungrateful motherfucking ass, bitch. Okay, you
Nine
gonna leave
hours to
her
be
in a lurch?
exact.
What if it really was a DV situation? You just gonna leave her there? You gonna leave her there in the midst of a DV situation? Really, bitch? Is this what we doing? Okay. Right, Villa Breaker, all I can say is child, right? Why would you leave her? Exactly, right? no way. She said, no way. If you have an actual disability, you are child. The disability is in her head. The disability is mental. Okay, she
Mm-hmm.
wasn't able to get the elevator to stop on the seventh floor. Where she it would have stopped eventually. The fuck, it would have stopped eventually. Cause I'd be goddamn if I would have walked up 6 flights of steps. Are you kidding me, child? Now the narrative in the Mo3 sector is the man abuse. But see now then she tried to turn around and said, don't be spinning these narratives on MU. MU is fine. Nothing happened. But bitch, you the one started the motherfucking narrative. Tell me something. He had angry arms, and bitch, you should have said something better than he
And you
got
took
angry
off
arms too.
running.
Cause
Yeah,
that shit it triggered me. Look, it triggered me because he got angry arms. So every man you meet, they got angry arms, bitch. And Don Cato is an old ass motherfucking man, bitch. She could have beat up Don Cato, okay? Cause she good at beating up old people, bitch. What the fuck you mean he got angry arms? Are you okay?
let me Google angry arm and see if I can get
Girl,
I need to.
angry
I just
arms,
need to see
like
a visual of what an angry arm is.
me
I never
too.
heard that. Like you couldn't think of
I
anything
never
to
heard that.
say.
I never heard that before in my life. Right? So she make her her hard breathing ass make it up to the floor. She make it up to the room, right? So she goes in the room. She's double locking the door, and not only did she double lock the door, she put a chair in front of the door. I'm thinking, bitch, why are you? Do you have a chair in front of your hotel room door, bitch? Was you trying to stop the bed bugs from going out the room, bitch? Make motherfucking sense. Or you trying to say you was triggered to the point where you had to put the door, the double lock the door, put the chair up to the
So
motherfucking door,
nobody don't
bitch.
kick your door
Then
in it.
standing
Ooh,
there,
it's too
standing
much.
there with the lights off and start packing your bags, coming some you going to the airport early. Bitch, I'm saying make motherfucking sense, bitch. Why the fuck is you in the dark in the room all bolted in together? Bitch, ain't you scared to go to the motherfucking airport? I mean, you got the chair in front of the motherfucking door, bitch. Next thing we know, she got her luggage. She headed to the motherfucking airport, right?
This the
Cause her
worst
dirt
version
deed
of
is
Get
done.
Out.
I was
Look,
like,
y'all,
girl,
did she try to make a Get Out 2.2? This ain't Netflix is not gonna pick this up, ma'am. This is not good acting. The chair to the door so nobody can't kick it in. You throwing
okay,
stuff in the bag. You know when you packing ready to go, you ain't trying to leave nothing behind. I know I'm not. Or if I
right,
do, if somewhere it's throwaway stuff. Sometimes you might if you bought things like I didn't see a lot of people buying stuff.
girl. The only people I saw go shopping was Sean Brandon and him. I would absolutely had to go shopping. Girl said the whole thing was a hot mess, a hot a mess. She said I'm shamed, but 88 and Cam looked like they looked like they was having fun, like they was supposed. Even Ness hot mess of an ass. Her trip, even they looked like they was having fun. Of course, Sean Brandon and them looked like they was having fun.
Yeah, I did see
Everybody
party
looked like
bus.
they was having fun, except this miserable bitch. And that says more about her, in my opinion. But I'm glad that Cam at 88 didn't let her stop their fun. But she didn't have to do MU the way that she did her. That was all a
I'm
motherfucking play. But
hoping. Do you think we're gonna get another part where she fixed that and changed that? Because I don't know MU. I haven't.
she gonna go
Whenever
deeper. Before she pull it back,
I
she'll go
hope that
deeper.
girl did not drive 9 hours to
Child,
give her a Sprite and a pack of crackers because she said she
child,
brought her a drink and a snack and go back
child.
home. That's like I could have kept. You could have kept your gas money.
I
You didn't
would have
want
kept
to
my
come.
gas money. I
That's
would have
just
kept
low.
my gas money.
I know she low down and I know VSG mean y'all, but I really want to see where something after that got better
I
because
mean,
that's
that last part, in my opinion, she did that for content. That was for content, and we're gonna have to see,
but
what
a person
springs from
already.
that.
But how mean can we be, y'all? When people are at their lowest, they sad and they didn't want to do something.
Mm-hmm.
If you just want to be an evil villain, you can do that from the house. Don't do it on
Right,
other people's dime, time,
right,
family, sacrifice. They got to get their house, or somebody got to watch somebody. While we drive. Not like she said, it was 9 hours total because she turned around, went back, got Kato, and she got to go back 4 hours. 4.5 hour drive. So it's going to be a total of 13 and a half hours of drive time
right.
somebody did just to spend what 2 hours with you with a Sprite bottle at a time. Like, come on now, you
Yeah,
can't be taking from people that type of energy. Like you're
right,
taking from a person, you actually inflicting pain because if I'm in some type of state of grief, okay, if my chinchilla or my frog passed and I done still found the strength to come and meet somebody, And
Thank you.
and 2 hours later, you running off and I'm content like I'm out here
Yeah.
like I'm going.
Yeah.
That's like adding injury
Oh, and
already.
then Beach, guess what? And then, okay, she gets back to the room, right? And then MU calls her on the phone, and MU saying my phone blowing up, and all of this and all that, and MU still trying to explain. So VS hung up the phone in the girl's face. After she done drove all them hours, she ends up hanging the phone up in the girl's face mid sentence. I was like, girl, oh
Okay,
Lord.
there's abuse. See, mentally torturing people. Y'all see, now
Trying to humiliate. Of course, you ready to go home. You couldn't humiliate Cam and Queen 88 because they were still doing their thing. So you want to humiliate MU? Bitch, you humiliated yourself. You made yourself
that's
look
what I
bad.
was gonna say because I don't even you don't have to like a person, y'all, but we have well, no, we all don't. But for those of us with some common sense, you can see when somebody you just inflicted unnecessary you were trying to inflict pain on this girl for no reason. Take it, don't
Mm-hmm.
let let's just for those who don't like MU or whatever, let's let it be anybody. It don't have to be MU. Somebody put in 9 hour drive time, brought their significant other because that was what they needed to do for help to get there, and you turned them into some type of freak show for no reason, and they hadn't done anything to deserve that. That
Right.
that's how you want yourself to be seen in this world. You're gonna die alone and
Yep.
sad and
Yep.
miserable.
Yep. And that's what she gonna
Nobody
do.
is gonna
She
like
don't
you.
know how to treat people. You know what I'm saying? She don't. I really PTSD, mental illness. At the end of
That
the
ain't
day, none of that is an
that ain't
excuse
got
for her
shit to
not knowing
do
how to treat people.
being a
Mm.
dog to well you so you're
Yeah.
not gonna be happy unless you find a way to abuse some type mental some
Thank
type
you.
of way hurt a person. You ain't gonna
Yeah.
get no satisfaction. Well then something is like something evil of that demon in you real, because
Yeah.
if
The
that
dude.
cannot that's the only satisfaction you get
Jeez.
is hurting somebody,
I'm
you
telling y'all
already
that demon in her is
dead.
real. I don't be calling her that demon for nothing, bitch. It's
I
real.
never said it because I always look, but no, I had to see like, hold on. They
Yeah.
have to feed off of things like hate,
Yes.
anger,
Oh
pain.
my
You have to
God.
feed that demon. So it had not been fed. That's why I'm so educated. I haven't found nobody to hurt. I hadn't found nobody to humiliate.
Girl.
I hadn't found
Thank
nobody
you.
embarrassed. I hadn't found nobody. And finally, you end up being, the
She's
person
the
that
yeah.
got to get through, and it
Mm-hmm.
got fed. So watch, you gonna be happy. It's gonna be just come. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, oh my God. Y'all,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I told you she got a demon in her for real. I'm not lying about it. I really mean I'm not just saying that to try to, like roast her. No, I really mean that shit. There's something wrong with that bitch. She got a demon. She's a fucking demon. Okay, and I'm not even lying to you. Why the fuck else is you sitting in your motherfucking hotel room in the dark, bitch? With the chair up against the door. You a whole fucking weirdo. You packing your bags in the dark? Really? This what we doing, girl? There's something wrong with you. It ain't got nothing to do with PTSD or mental illness or nothing, bitch. You a fucking demon, bitch. And after your demon was fed off of MU, you humiliating her and Kato. It was time for you to go home, baby. Cause you done got fed. You good now. That's what I'm trying to say, bitch.
that's real. I know. Like mic drop.
Child.
Can't
Mm?
nobody. There's no other explanation in the end
None.
that you can give that's going to trump
Mm-mm.
that right there. Something had to be fed. It wasn't
Mm-hmm.
food. No, you wasn't hungry for food. You were hungry
Mm-mm.
for something, but it was
Mm-hmm.
to do what you to hate. Because they call it hate mongering in the Bible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hate mongering is a like whoremongering or gossip. It
Mm-hmm.
is you got to do a hateful act towards somebody. Cam
Mm-hmm.
88 wasn't good luck. They wasn't even here.
Mm-mm.
You couldn't
They
catch
were
up.
they wasn't
You weren't
going.
fast enough to catch them. But
They wasn't going, and they
you
didn't do it.
lured her
Whether
in.
Queen 88 slept in that room with that man or not, they
That's
grown.
irrelevant.
Neither one of them is married, bitch. At the end of the motherfucking day,
I'm
I don't
not
care if
trying to
they
hear
say
none
they
of that.
got a
I don't woke up on a
girlfriend.
couch. Child, please. I'm not trying to hear none of that stuff.
Okay,
No,
I ain't trying to hear
that's
none of it either.
foolishness.
I don't know what the fuck she
That's
talking. The
dumb.
bitch is weird. She is
Uh,
weird.
you
She weird
fed.
talking about somebody's for JJ. She weird about somebody else's motherfucking money. The bitch is just a unhappy camper. If you can't go on a trip and have fun, you gotta find something to frown about. Bitch, there's something wrong with you. You don't even know how to have fun. Okay?
And then remember, you sent her friend to I saw that part, like to keep her company till she got there, and she was saying the lady
Yeah,
was nice and very good. So that wasn't she that lady, we weren't gonna be able to see her and be able to see the hate and all the drama. Like you waited, like that is real true predator. If
yeah.
that ain't
That is
praying,
predatory.
I'm
Yes, it
sorry,
is.
but MU was pray food and she didn't
Yes.
know it. But girl,
Yep.
you were pray food, and
Yep.
I mean, how could you
Yep.
know? How could
Yep.
you know when you see that just whatever whoever she is? I don't know her like that, but how could you know you're pray food?
Yep.
Okay, that could be anybody that think, okay, somebody out
Yep.
here, let me come out here that has the means and be able to do that. It could be anybody. So
Mm-hmm.
don't nobody out here say, oh, that wouldn't have been me. No, because I've said something
Mm-hmm.
before, like I would have never been caught up. Yes, and I've been caught up in a very, very unfortunate situation. I was prayed for,
Mm-hmm.
didn't know it. I mean, I was
Mm-hmm.
caught slipping, and it was what it was, and it will be dealt with as appropriately. But yes, you were prey food.
Yep.
It could have been if one, and you stepped it, no one else had her, it just would have been, she would have kept on running probably with that 88 whatever thing. But now she got this. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
gosh, this is wicked, y'all. This is on a level of I want a part
Yep.
of it.
I
And this
agree.
is why I stay over there in my little bitty beach.
Girl.
Okay.
Child, I wish I would live in fear. Like somebody said, that's right. Like Villa, you right. I wish I would live my life in fear. You gotta be out your goddamn mind to be trying to live your life in motherfucking fear. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So anyway, we're gonna leave that demon alone. So that's all I heard from her, right? So I don't know if she went to the airport after she got through sitting in the dark. I think I heard that they said she was toting her baggage down 6 flights of steps. I don't know if that's true or not. I didn't see that. When I left out the video, she was sitting there in the dark. That's why I left out. But I was done with her
Why the
after that.
dark?
Because I don't know what was the dark for. I don't know. I don't I
Because if
don't
you
know.
didn't want your face to be seen, maybe you were just feeling just, so you could turn your camera around and had it facing the wall or something. But why the dark? Is that to add
Why the
extra
dark?
dramatic? No, I mean, that just shows you comfortable sitting in the dark. Well, like I'm missing that part. Why the
I
dark?
don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand. Did she not want us to see her true face or something?
She
Like,
could
what the
turn it
fuck is
around. That's what I was gonna say. Did you not want to then put the phone, lay the phone down? I mean, just to be sitting in the dark.
girl
Well, you
sitting
could
in the
just turn the
dark
camera on.
with the chair up against the door?
I just said she could put it on avatar mode or turn the camera off. She didn't have it on the screen, turn the camera around and put it down. But just to be sitting in dark, no light, and you're scared, that don't make sense. Because if you're really scared, why would you be in dark? See, that don't go together.
Mm,
Scared and let me sit in the dark.
mm, mm.
You got to
Ain't
pick a
that the
struggle, boo
truth?
boo. Pick a struggle. You got to pick a struggle. If you're scared, you want all the lights on. You gonna call down to security. Could someone please put a security check on my room? I have reasons to be
Exactly.
like, you're gonna do that, follow that protocol. What you're not gonna do is turn off
Child.
all the lights, sit in the corner in a fetal position, rocking back and forth. Talking
Okay.
about, baby, I want all the lights on. I'm gonna turn the bathroom light on, every lamp. Okay, my flashlight,
Right.
my phone light. I'm gonna open up the window blinds
Okay.
for the
All the
for the
damn light.
room.
Facts.
All the skylight, the stars,
All the
every
light.
light you could find gonna be
Girl,
shining up on me in the room. You don't sit in the dark. I don't understand that part.
I don't either. I don't either. The whole thing was just weird. It was uncomfortable. I'm like, wow, okay. Every day this bitch show us more and more how much of a demon she really is. But anyway, moving right along, we got to talk about this because I got to get off here in a little bit, right?
Okay, I
So,
probably got 20
I
30
think the
minutes left.
last thing that I had on my title was the Cheffy in Vegas thing, right? So we know that Cheffy Poser had oh no, before we get to that, no, I'll talk about that in a minute. But anyway, Cheffy, she was on. She supposed to been at home, because Sassy supposed to had, canceled her trip, and all of this and all that. So Cheffy was supposed to been upset about that. Next thing we know, she popped up on Brianna's panel yesterday. She talking, making like she's still at home, and then all of a sudden, she's the only one on Brianna's panel, which was pre-planned. Okay, she pops up there, and I'm in Vegas, bitch, and I'm in my room, and all of this and all of that. And I'm thinking, girl, was we really thinking you was never not going to Vegas? See, I did a video, was it Friday, when I did one of my theories, right? That the whole thing was a play. And whether it was a play or not, it was disgusting, right? So I was really, really offended. You know, they offended my my sensibilities, right? My freaking mentals. Bitch, don't be trying to play that dumbass shit on me because I ain't going, right? So I didn't never not think she was going to fucking Vegas in the first place, right? And so anyway, she pops up on the screen. Hold on a minute. Ooh, child, I got choked out my cigarette. She pops up on the screen, and she's in Vegas. And she's in her room, and you know, and everybody's surprised. And talk for a minute, Beach. Hold on.
Miss Olivia said she had to get her Newports, okay? Her Virginia Slims. So I'm Miss Olivia getting her Virginia Slims, y'all. Who y'all think? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. I know people don't like their money being played with. Okay. So was it ever really canceled? And I don't think the Heat girl showed up. What Heat? They saying maybe you pay Heat. I don't know, honey.
Right. So
But
anyway, I'm
that is
back.
that's
So
that's a double pay and double whatever. And I'm sorry. That's just it's not a good look. Where I
right.
come from, misappropriation of funds get you a very, 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 very nasty reputation
Yeah.
because
But
you
let
are
me
to
tell
do
you
what
though.
you say you're going to do. So people don't
Yeah.
have to ask for a damn thing back. You know how to
Right.
go back to the date that you received funds and immediately just start refunding that exact amount to the T.
Exactly.
No one
Exactly. It
has to
shouldn't have took
ask.
2 days. Right.
No one
So
has to do anything.
anyway.
But
Right.
how she
Mhm.
that would have been an expensive overnight. We got you this. That would have been pricey. Or
Yeah.
what? Now what? Or maybe, but or not. Look, some people be having credits. Let's keep in mind too now, y'all.
And then plus two, now here's my thing, right? So, okay, she popped up on Brianna Lake. I'm in Vegas, bitch, and all this and all that, and showing folks her room and all this and all that. I didn't never think she was not going to Vegas, right? Oh, Sassy took her trip away. Oh, they got into it at the restaurant. You know, I thought it was out, even when it come to the talent thing. Like I did my theory. I said, like I think on Friday, right? And I didn't never think she was not going to Vegas in the first motherfucking place. So she up on Brianna's panel. She showed everybody in Vegas. Before that, Brianna pulled up the cancellation. She showed the cancellation. That was doing too much about the cancellation. She ain't even upset for real to me. You know, from the time she was been leaving the restaurant, she put on a fake cry, fake like she was walking, sassy, faking like she feel away about her picture being exposed. And then she said she wasn't mad about her picture being exposed. She was upset that Cheffy said she did it herself. But I think she was upset about people not giving her a 10. Now I do believe that. You know what I mean? And because they all narcissists in this thing, right? So I don't know if it was a deep troll, and I don't know the particulars. But at some point in time, I think Brianna caught on, and they let Brianna know what was going on, and that's why she popped up on her channel like, "Bitch, I'm in Vegas." Brianna knew you was in Vegas, bitch. And then Brianna, they had her pulling up the flights and all of this and all of that. At some point in time, she knew what it was a play, right? In my opinion, right? And part of that play was showing the cancellation and all this and all that. So did you cancel the flight and you just was it actually canceled, or did you move your flight times or something like that, right? Because clearly she's in Vegas, and then Sassy is talking about, well, y'all can have y'all refund from y'all money if y'all send me $1. I guess she was saying it because she wasn't at home, and she couldn't tell who all gave her what or whatever. But she did refund some people their money. And like you said, if this is a whole troll move, it's an expensive troll move, right? But anyway, I didn't never not think that she was going right because I always thought that they was in cahoots together. This is my theory. So Cheffy pops up in Vegas, right? So she's showing a room. And remember, she posed that. And then, do anybody know? Have anybody seen any real footage of? We know that they ain't gonna show nobody but her. She ain't gonna show nobody but her in Vegas. But have any of y'all seen any footage from Chef? Because I don't. I don't
No,
know.
I saw a picture holding a damn drink.
Oh
standing in
yeah,
front
yeah.
of a
She went.
sign.
She went and bought her own drink. I seen that picture too, right? And so, but I mean, has anybody seen any live footage? You see what I'm
Y'all better
saying?
not be doing them virtual trips. Y'all, have you ever seen them people that do them virtual trips? Miss,
Well,
you
I
don't
think she
really
was
go.
there, but I think also that exposed TV still went. You know what I mean? I even think Sassy could have even been there. She said she wasn't going, but who knows? They all liars. I think it was Cheffy, Talent, exposed TV, and possibly like Cheffy, exposed TV talent, and possibly Sassy if she wasn't working. Now I'm on the I don't even know if Sassy was really there. Sassy could have been working, or then maybe she was there. Like I don't know, right? Anyway, she said she was going to the concert. And I guess she supposed to went to the concert by herself. Now she's a little introverted, a little weird, so she could go to a trip and have absolute fun by herself. Yes, I do believe that, but I don't think that this is the case. In my opinion, this time I think Exposed TV was still there if she was ever going. I think Talent was there. Her little crew was there, right? That's what I think that now, right? So, and we ain't never gonna be able to find out if my theory is true or not, because they ain't gonna never break the fake shit, right? And so, but I don't believe that she was never not going. I think that they was trolling the people. Now, I did think it got a little sticky when everybody started asking for their refund back and where's the money, and all of this and all that, right? And so and I don't know at what point Brianna caught in on the play, came in on the play either, because Cheffy was waiting to come up on her channel, right? So I don't know if this will ever come out, but my theory is my theory. That's my theory. I don't think she was never not going. I don't think she paid for the motherfucking trip herself just to get back at Sassy because she had this note. Let me put it up. I don't know if you've seen this, page. So she had wrote out this note on a piece of paper, which is lame as fuck to me because you grown, and it say, "Dear ugly, sassy, dear ugly ace, dear ugly a, is it ugly-ish, sassy or whatever FUB, right?" So that's what she supposed to have wrote on a piece of paper. Why would you take your time if you having fun in Vegas to write that on a note and just post it on the wall? And why didn't you just get online and say it, bitch? What is that supposed to be? And what is it for? You know what I mean? Child, but anyway, she
I don't
supposed to
know
have
what.
did all of that. Just real extra for no reason at all, right? So she was at the concert. How did we know that they wasn't at the concert with her though? We only know what she saw. We only know what she
Miss
showed, should
Olivia,
I say.
what would be the point of all these theatrics and all of that, and just to
They
go
call it deep
somewhere?
trolling. What would be the point of
This is
Talent taking them to eat fish eggs and wine, and when he said he was gonna give them dinner and he didn't? What would be the point of that? And he calling people
uh,
downtrodden and all. You couldn't even give them a good little steak dinner, good seafood platter, good nothing. You gonna give them fish eggs and some crackers and some wine, and then you gonna get up and leave when they thought they was getting ready to eat. So she done that on live. Okay, she done it on live. Okay, and she said Olivia, I agree. Chat rep wasn't there by herself. I don't think that she was. Like I really don't. I bet she did have a time of her life, and good for her. You supposed to go have fun. Whether it was a play or not. I didn't never think she wasn't gonna go. And she told me, "So I ain't gonna you. I bought all this luggage and I did this and I did that." Bitch, you a lie. Okay, you was never not going to Vegas. You was always going to Vegas. Okay.
all right, and showing like, thank y'all for the people who bought this off of my, with the wish list. I'm just looking at all these charity cases, and it's just giving me. It's
Yeah.
just giving. I ain't never seen no unhumbled,
Yeah.
unashamed, no dignity. Like nowhere,
Exactly.
and I don't even know any people who gonna come on. Like I didn't even hear it for everybody. It has made this possible. Like no
Mm-hmm.
humility. Don't nobody owe you shit.
Don't nobody
So
owe you
I hope
nothing
you
this world,
made this
not
the
even to
time of your
love
life.
you.
That's like on Dirty Dancing. I had the time of my life. I really hope
Right.
you had the time of your life
Me
because
too.
nobody's ever going to be doing anything again. Because I remember that day, and I do remember that fundraiser, and I do remember actually for the first time in a long time coming over here saying, "Oh man," and then so to have that to be playing with people like that generally don't want to see somebody being treated like a
Okay,
trash
listen to
dummy.
this. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, but Catherine Powell said, truthfully speaking, Ness canceled the dinner and wanted to meet earlier. That's the reason why they had caviar, crackers, and wine, Olivia. Is that right? Why would
I
she
think
cancel
that
a
is
free
true.
dinner?
That she changed the times. That I think that is correct.
Uh-huh.
Um, and I guess talent either must have been standing on. No, this is the time that I said. So no, I ain't got time for dinner. If I can't sit here and be at the dinner, then y'all missed it. Like sometimes you just can't. If you up and change times, but someone's treating you, and you got to
Uh-huh.
keep in mind their time
It's true.
too. You
That's
can't.
true. Yeah, now, I
It
didn't
may
know she
be,
canceled the time.
yeah, you
You
may
know
be
what I
the
mean? But
leader
even
or
if
the
she canceled the
coordinator.
time,
Then
she
when you
can.
cancel the time, you also canceled your dinner because nobody waits for
Okay.
you. Time
Yeah,
waits
that's
for
true too.
nobody. Time is
That's
money
true
and money
too.
is time. It's called
That's true.
TM. Time
That's
is
true.
money, and a person's time is worth money to them. So if they felt like you didn't call me and ask me, hey, is it gonna be okay if I change this time here and you do the
Hmm.
dinner 2 hours later? So that if you didn't give me that courtesy, then I don't owe you the courtesy of a motherfucking dinner. It might
That's
just
true.
been that simple.
Well,
Look,
that's true.
don't say y'all didn't eat that and you ate something and y'all ate
But
something of what I. It
yeah,
might have been that. It might have been just as simple. You have to also, when you change any type of time or the itinerary, you have to. If someone else is included in that, you have to check with them first and say, if we move this down, are you going to still be low battery? Still going to be able to do the dinner for us? And then they
right,
will let you know, I can't. I got other, that time is blocked out for something else. I'm
right,
sorry. I can give you a
right.
good 20-30 minutes and get an hors d'oeuvre. But that's the best I can do.
That's the
And if
best I
she
can
didn't
do.
relay that to the group, y'all, we not gonna have dinner. The best they can do is an hors d'oeuvre because I changed the time. Don't try to put that off on the other person.
Well, that's true. Now, I
That's
didn't know
probably
that. I
how that
didn't
went.
know. I will say that I didn't know that you changed the time. You know what I mean? And so, like you said, that might have been the time that he had blocked out for the dinner. And when she changed the time, she lost the dinner. That's okay. I didn't know that. That makes sense what you just said, and I agree. Because time is money. Money is time. I agree. I agree. So yeah. But when yeah, I didn't know. Thank you, Catherine. I didn't know that she changed the time. All right. So if they didn't get dinner, maybe that's why they end up eating pizza. I don't know. I don't know. But
I
for
mean,
the
you can
fact that
always
he
get
tried to show out them with some goddamn, but it's still him trying to be bougie and trying to put them down by serving them some fucking caviar and some crackers and some wine. That is not everybody's acquired taste. They said let's spit the shit out. They would have been better off with the crackers and the bread, the crackers and the cheese and the wine. Okay, and the caviar was a show off. That is not everybody cup of tea. Everybody don't
Yeah,
like
to
them,
throw
them
that out on
salty
some
ass
Negroes
motherfucking fish
that don't
eggs.
even know what caviar is. That now that was
Right.
kind of maybe that was a people have a their own low key way of throwing some shade back at you. You treat my time
That's
like trash.
true.
I'm gonna show you who really
Well, he
like
had
people
called him
got slick
trash
mind.
anyway. He had called him downtrodden anyway on Curry
Well,
was it Curry Ray's very courage channel. He said all of us over here we're all downtrodden, and so that's him trying to show that he better than everybody else. Let me give a little pleasure to the downtrodden and feed them some caviar. Child, do you think our rich people like fucking caviar? No. It's some salty ass motherfucking fish ass bitch. You can get
it's
some
an
goddamn
acquired
caviar at
taste.
the fresh fucking market. It
Girl,
ain't that
yes, it's at
deep.
the damn pub. It's you can get it at the
You
damn
can get it at the
grocery
fresh
store.
market.
Yes,
Child.
you can.
Moving.
It's
Child.
over there. So then why would you even meet up and offer dinner with people that are so beneath you? You don't want to be on
Downtrodden.
camera. You don't even want your like, what is
Yeah.
this? What I don't understand. I'm
Yeah.
not
I
gonna
don't
have
understand
a
either.
dinner. I'm not gonna.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. You
with
went out
people who I
again.
wouldn't want to be
Yeah.
seen. Like you don't being on not want to be on camera. I don't want to be seen with you people. Like why even do all that? Why even go? Waste your time and energy. Just go get in where you fit in and stay with that group, whoever that may be or particular people. Why are
Well,
you
now
coming around?
Catherine Powell says. Now, see, that ain't what I heard. Catherine Powell. Catherine Powell said he told them to pick something off the menu that they never had. Caviar is now sold at Costco's or Fresh Market, wherever. Right? So they chose caviar, and then she chose it. You saying Ness chose to have caviar, and then she spit it out. That's what you said. That's what you're saying, Catherine. And then but I heard that he had already ordered for them. Now I heard that too. So I don't know what the deal is, but anyway, then they have dinner. Now, but like you said, if they said we're gonna have to come at a later date or whatever, maybe that's the only time he had was a few minutes, and okay, I can understand that, right? But
And
child,
even if it's listen, you don't none of us know another person's schedule. It's called respecting my time. So, and I'm just
right, I
speaking
get
like
that.
I'm speaking speculative for y'all, not what confirmed.
Yeah,
If someone disrespected my time, let's say I did have it, but you didn't even
right.
call me and give me courtesy and say, Beachy, we changed it. I'm gonna push it back 2 hours later, maybe because you take an extra time to do something else and you just assume I'm gonna go along with it, I'm gonna probably tell you, "Oh, I'm not available at that time, dear heart." Like the
Right.
me and me, because my time you didn't even bother to ask me, and I'm the one that's paying, so I'm going to probably leave you with a sorry. I'm not going to be able to make that. I do have 20 minutes, so I can meet up for a quick glass of wine, but I'm not going to do the dinner now.
Okay, now let me read this. Film Noir says that's not what happened. He said it was a speakeasy that only served drinks and appetizers.
Hors d'oeuvres or something like that.
Yeah, hors d'oeuvres, appetizers, and wine. And he called it a speakeasy. So okay, so since they changed the time on dinner, he said meet me at the speakeasy. So because he wasn't worried about dinner at that point. Is that what you're saying, Fillmore? Fillmore said he fake. He a fake F boy. And she said I would never have met him. He's a male. He is a male sassy. Absolutely, absolutely. And so yeah,
Right. Yeah. The only person that's gonna would be able to know that what happened with that time would be Talent and Ness.
yeah.
She's the one that probably was able to communicate and say, "Hey, can't make we I up and change it." And Talent's reasons for, oh, well, if you're gonna change it, then this is the bet. Those two know what happened in that. So
Right,
you got to get so
right.
when someone's treating again, when you're not the one that's
Can.
footing the bill, then you have to get what you get. This and we call it you get what you get. Don't pitch a fit. You get
Well,
what you
that's true.
don't pitch a fit. If you up and change anything, and it's
So what he
understood. So
said, Captain Powell said, that's what Talon stated. And then he said the bill was $800. Okay. Okay. And they didn't get no food? Sure.
800 was that including
Sure.
admission? It was it a free admission or wait? Hold on a minute now. 800 now. Come
You
on.
spent internet 800, right? You spent eight
How
hundred
many
dollars trying
people?
to impress internet
Oh wait,
downtrodden
was it?
internet strangers.
Were there bottles of wine or something like that present? Like some
Expensive wine, evidently expensive
Oh,
wine,
okay.
expensive
Well, that might
caviar.
be it. Okay, if you're talking about a $200 pop for a bottle and you try to get four to be enough to accommodate everybody,
Yes.
that can happen.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
then
Uh-huh.
instead of talking about the caviar, I'd be like, man, we over here drinking us some rosé or something like. Talk about your high tier wine experience, okay? Because
Girl.
$200 bottle
Girl.
that's not cheap, and I mean
Child, Ness, they
there's
wasn't
more
impressed by that
expensive.
shit. They ghetto as fuck. They ain't impressed by that shit. They want to go. They want some food. But anyway, why Ness wear?
Well,
Your dig says why Ness wear pants to the party bus. She worked on her weight. And no cute dress. It was right. And no, I thought I was gonna see some cute dresses. And the reason why she wore those big pants though is because she was trying to hide that leg everybody be talking about. That's why she wore them big ass pants. Okay, with that little bitty ass uh it wasn't no. What was the name of the shirt? I can't never think of them. That button in the middle. That
mm,
whatever you call them shirts. That button in your crotch. She had on one of them. I can't think of the name.
Bodysuit.
Yeah, bodysuit. One of the bodysuits, right. She said, I feel like he wanted to spend more than sassy. He said the drinks is $50 a glass. But how did that equal up to $800? Because it was him, it was talent, it was lemon, intrinsic, and Ness, right? Anyway, okay, you're right. Our caviar is not created equal.
Yeah,
You can
they
buy
will.
caviar and champagne at Costco. Yes, you
Unless you
can.
come out, because I do. I know I talked to Ness. I hit her link and I was like, Ness, quit letting everybody get to you about your legs. Like I'd seen her dance before. I know she didn't have no weird walk or something like that.
Hmm.
When you go to Vegas, just make sure you stun on them. Put on your cute outfits, your cute dresses, or whatever your booty shorts, whatever it is, and you just twirl on them, girl, and show them, hey, these legs are giving. Okay, whatever shape
Right.
size they're giving, and that'll deaden any talk. I remember I got on her panel and I told her that's how you kill. They don't want to if they want to keep on with this narrative with your legs, and you're saying up, all you got to do is you about to go on a trip.
Girl,
Get
she even had her
twirl on
head
them.
covered up. She had her head covered up because they was talking about she didn't have no size or something, and it was a lot of spaces in the top of it. She had her head covered
So
up the
what?
whole
You
time.
got your hair done, and a lot of people ain't looking at the top of your head. It's just you been
Right.
down. That's how I would have.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe some felt like, no, I doubt that. I don't know what I didn't see
She
that.
had a scarf on her head last night and some a hat, right? She had on these big old pants and this goddamn bodysuit instead of a cute little dress. I thought she tried on a couple of cute little dresses while she was at home.
Yeah, we saw that. I saw some. Yeah, I remember. I think I saw that live. So it was giving. Okay, you're gonna be giving cute little doll. The legs will be out.
Right,
Cute little. Young girl type of sex. Sexy going
right.
out club gear. Yeah, it was giving that, but I don't know. I haven't went back.
Yeah, I don't know. She said Ness don't give a F. Y'all know how she get. Well, I mean, she could give a F about her appearance. I mean, it is her, but if that's how she feels comfortable, then okay, that's how she feel comfortable. It just wasn't given for me. Okay, and this just is my commentary, right? So anyway, I said that about the Cheffy thing. Well, oh, and the last thing I want to talk about before I get out of there, because honey, I've been on her almost 3 hours. I did not intend to be on her this long. She said her braids, I guess her braids is fresh. And once they loosen up, they would return to normal. Right, right. You're right about that, Miss 313. But I think they made her feel paranoid about her braids, paranoid about her leg. Child, look, if you are secure in yourself, it don't matter what the next
I
person
know
say
that's the
about
damn
you.
right truth, baby. I don't give a damn what somebody say. I done got my hair
I
done.
could
I
care
like it, and I'm
less.
gonna wear it. That's a
I,
waste of.
girl,
Yeah.
I could check. They be calling me everything, dead leg, all this and blah blah. I don't give a good goddamn bitch if I look good to me first, and I am appropriate for my man to take me out and be very protective over me, even though we've been married coming up on 30 years. And my family love me. They don't have no complaints. I'm pretty good. I'm good. But first, I'm good with me. Because if I'm not comfortable with me, I can't be comfortable around nobody else. You know what I mean? And then that leads me to this last little part, right? So, uh, Brianna, did you see Brianna's live this morning? I don't know, Beachy, but anyway, Beachy. So
I'm not.
Brianna
No,
did.
I'm not subscribed to her.
Okay, but let me tell you something. She did a live this morning, right? So she did a live and she talking about what was going on. And now the only reason why I'm talking about this is because she mentioned me, right? And plus, I don't know when she caught on with that whole sassy Cheffy scam thing, but she caught on and she had the inside scoop some kind of motherfucking way, right, bitch? And so Lolo, Rebel, and Honest Roll looked good on that party bus. Well, they looked bored to me. Well, at least Rebel looked bored to me, Miss O. Grey Gums Googled the ceiling and docks where they met talent. Oh, they really? That what?
Okay, on the Rebel, before you go on, I got to say this for most of us that know Rebel, and we know Rebel energy and what Rebel give. Rebel is my guy. Rebel is the guy. If I'm going out to party with you, I'm telling you right now, me and Rebel throwing down. We done already talked
Right,
about it, but we he's my type of party.
right,
He was tired from all the extra like the stuff they did
right.
earlier. or whatever, but rebels typical energy. I know what they're saying, and it might just been
Right.
a matter of I'm really tired. Dang, I don't have it to give right now, because they
Right.
were doing a lot earlier with captivating them, and they were out on the walks and
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Cause
So
Sean, they was doing their vacation. They were
yeah, they were
vacationing.
really
Yeah.
yeah, they was out there in the sun and walking, and he could that sun will drain you. Okay, so they were out doing a
Who
lot
is
of
well,
daytime
who is
activity.
Grey Gums, film? Who is Grey Gums? She said Mrs. Grey Gums Googled the ceiling and docks where they met talent. Who is Grey Gums? While he was okay, then now Kathy, he wasn't dragging her for no reason. The way how some of these people try to impress, the way they try to, child. I don't go on trips with strangers. Number one, okay, so that's that, right? So anyway, so she did the video this morning, right? And so she invited. That's what that is. Film. Okay, child, I didn't even know who that was, right? And so I like Rubber too. I like his vibe. He might not like me, but I like him and I like KRN. I like that whole. I don't know all of them, but what I seen from SB's crew, it seemed like they all had a really good time. So I liked their vibe. I
Yeah, they
really
went gaming and they did some other stuff. Like they did some
yeah,
activities. They
yeah.
had
They went
like a guided
shopping.
trip planned,
Yeah,
so they had like an extra itinerary, and he was
yeah.
going
Had a
all
really
day.
nice
Yeah.
Airbnb. The whole thing, the whole scene was good for me when it come to SB and his crew. Okay, the way that they did it was yeah, it was cool for me, right? So anyway, she gets on her live this morning and she talking about what went on. She brings up my name because I got on what is his name? ODS panel and was talking about what I thought about the VS and Queen 88, what the energy between those two. And I didn't say she was jealous. I didn't say she was insecure. I just said she felt intimidated. Intimidated by Queen 88. That's the word I use, right? And so she said she always trying to say somebody's insecure. And some people need to stay behind the camera. Bitch, you need to stay behind the camera. Bitch, what about all that weight that you lost in your neck and you done gained it back? Bitch, your 5 o'clock shadow done came in as dark as it ever was before you got off the motherfucking shot, bitch. Okay? You are in reverse mode right now, bitch. You are turning back into an extra big bison, bitch, while you worried about me, bitch. Okay? And if I come on camera, bitch, you ain't gonna do nothing but get mad, bitch. Okay? Your pastor did seem like he was jealous. I ain't gonna lie. Right? So anyway, she tried to. I didn't say that girl was insecure. I said that she felt intimidated by 88 because that's how I feel. It's my commentary, right? So anyway, she asked Riley to come up. Riley was supposed to drop the link. She texted him, and Riley finally got there, right? Riley comes up there on the thing, and first he's talking about, when VS had, a message to him wanting him to come save her, quote unquote, save her. But he could never actually meet up with her because he got to one spot and they start playing music and he started having fun. And basically he was like, fuck it, I forgot about a VS, right? And then he said a little while after that, KRN and them showed up. And honey, he went on this long diatribe about how sexy KRN is. And he said the spirit was willing, but the flesh was weak, honey, because he was wanting to get with KRN in all types of way, all shapes, forms, and fashions. He was feeling KRN. He thought KRN was sexy. He thought he was munchable. He thought KRN was everything, right? And so I was cracking up. I was laughing out loud when he was explaining to how he was getting. He was like, I was gay again. I'm like, what?
Mm,
Baby,
mm.
I was look.
But I
Anyway,
yeah, I
I
did.
don't know. Well,
Did you cat? And I'm gonna get down because my thing is tripping. Unless you have the rest of your show,
okay,
and it's
baby.
great. We always have nice little chats.
Yeah.
I know somebody pissed off Captivate. No, I saw him over there going the fuck off. Okay,
Oh,
he
oh, for real?
Captivate Christian cussed Brianna out so bad. She's trying to say something's wrong with his legs. God, because Wiley put that
Oh,
out
he
there.
cussed her out.
Oh, baby, he cussed her out something proper. Okay.
Good for him.
Baby,
Good for
I don't
him.
think I ever heard Cap go in like that. I'm
Good for
talking
him.
about, I wasn't prepared for it. I thought I was going to click on and see him
I
sitting
gotta go look at
lounging
it.
and captivating, tore her up. So apparently she's
I'm
trying to say,
glad.
how you walk? I mean, I've seen him walk plenty of times when they went somewhere with Sean and they were walking around and got on the boat. So I don't know what his thing is. They're trying to say about his him having ailments or whatever. He's like, what are you doing? Like, you making up something, because like, he
Right.
was born, I think he had given us that story about born as a preemie. He's a twin, but he was a preemie and stuff. So he had
Mhm.
initial complications as a child. But I saw
Yeah.
him up there in the mountains, and I ain't seen no wheelchairs and no Garney. So if he could walk up a
Okay.
mountain with him, whatever y'all talking about, it ain't hitting. Wiley came back with some narrative about his legs turned backwards, and Bree
Yeah,
ran with it.
he was speaking disrespectfully about, and Wiley got a bad leg, so how you gonna talk about Cap's
And I
leg?
know
You
you
know what I mean?
right, but yeah, he took up for himself, but he went off on that last one. He cussed.
But he was
I said,
supposed to. I'm gonna go back and
yeah,
listen to it because he should have. I'm glad he caught on to that.
I think
I'm
you'll
glad he
enjoy
fucked.
it.
Cause who the fuck is Brianna
Yeah, he
trying to
was
say
like, let
anything
me tell
about
you what I
anybody?
he went off, and I'm talking about it was not scripted. I said,
Good.
that's how it is when y'all bother people who don't be bothering you all. You end up
Yeah,
getting
because
more than
that
what
wasn't
you think you
called
was
for.
gonna
That
get.
that that is. I think that he's a very nice guy. Like I
He
don't
really is.
understand it.
Yeah, go watch Cap go the fuck off, okay?
I'm gonna
And I
have
mean,
to.
and the way it was a classy drink. The way he did it, he didn't even have to like yell or scream or whatever. He just let her know. You gotta hear for yourself. Okay. It's like you
Child.
calling me handicapped. No, you're the
Okay.
disabled
Is that
one.
what
Let's
he
talk
said,
about it.
girl?
He maybe he
What he
said
said?
maybe he said her nose was handicapped. He said he hit her from head to fucking toe. Okay.
Uh-uh.
Y'all
She
done
can't
pissed
call
my boy.
nobody handicapped. She handicapped.
That's
She
what he
trapped in her
said.
own goddamn body.
He was like, "Why you trying to run with something? Let me show what we know what you can and can't do, baby." He said the way you was gliding, he went back. Cap was like, "Okay, I don't even bother you, but since you want to go try to
Right.
like text me,
Right.
okay." So yeah, I said
Hmm.
okay. But all right, honey, I'm gonna go back that down the chat so I can use my last 5% to say hey to people in the chat.
Okay, baby. Thank you so much for coming
You
up, dude. I
welcome.
really need it.
I'm gonna catch up on the rest of the stuff in the wardrobe. See what people are
Yeah.
talking about. Because I'm like Scar. I don't know. So I got to see. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Go
right.
back and
Thank you
watch the
so much.
wardrobe.
I appreciate you letting me up here though. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you for coming up. Thank you.
It was a
I
pleasure.
appreciate you. All right, baby. But y'all, I didn't know Cap cussed her out. And no, he don't bother nobody. No, definitely got to look at that since I end this. But anyway, right? So she on there, and I don't know how it went left. And somebody said it went left when she went to talking about she don't eat burgers or something like that. But anyway, she gonna drop the link for Wiley, then text Wiley because he wasn't getting up there fast enough, right? He gets up there, he end up dragging her. He said she weighed 9,000 pounds, and then she was like, I don't weigh on 9,000 pounds, something like that. And he's like, she said, you gonna look like me, Wiley, in a little while. He said, girl, the only way I'm ever gonna look like you is if I start eating 9,000 calories a day. I said, no, he did. Honey, he dragged the freak out of her. She ended up getting mad on her own platform, dropping Wiley off the platform after she the one wanted him to come up there so bad. I said, baby, and this she did. She was making remarks about captivating Christian and his situation or whatever. But to me, that was uncalled for, right? Michaela said Bree lost 1,000 pounds and swore, 100 pounds and swore she was she was just she was just big. No, you are, oh, she was okay. She wasn't big no more, but yeah, she still exactly right. And that little bit that she lost on her neck, she done gained it back. Okay, she done gained it back. It ain't no better. How but she try to Photoshop them pictures. Have you noticed that when most people Photoshop pictures, they look better? This heifer end up looking like a cartoon character or something. I don't even know what to call it, but you call Wiley crazy if you want to. He dragged her on her own damn panel to the point where she had to drop him down. But you don't want to ask him to come up her. You gonna text him to come up her. First you gonna ask him what getting up her fast enough. Then you end up getting red down onto your face on your own panel, and you had to drop him down. Girl, girl. Oh, if you mentioned the people that mentioned that she didn't gain it back, child. Chap ain't gotta Google it. She do gotta Google it out too. Yes, she does. Uh-huh. She wears some big glasses to take away from, but she can't take away from that nose, can she, child? Wiley should never be taken seriously. And what he said. Well, I don't. Now, I agree with he shouldn't be taken, but he drug her the proper way today. I got a good little kiki out of that. Take him seriously or not, he dragged her appropriately because that's what she get for asking him to come up there. Because all that wasn't called for, and it wasn't called for the way she put Cap into it, and he didn't do nothing to her. She's just a jealous heart of hell for talking about something. I'm glad I canceled my trip to Jamaica. Girl, who wants to show up to who gonna fly all the way to Jamaica just to sabotage your trip? Girl, please. You all, and then I didn't know what was gonna happen to me. I felt like I'm like, girl, you ain't in danger of nobody doing nothing to you, child. Okay. Girl, please. You ain't in no more danger than VS in. Y'all use that shit as a fucking excuse. That shit is weird. The hell, he even dragged her back, but I just rode in one seat. I'm thinking, bitch, now you know you telling a damn lie. You in more than one seat, bitch. Give me a freaking break. You know good and well you in more than one seat. Like, oh, like I just be confused. I've always embraced any of my imperfections. Self love is unmatched. You got that right, bitch. Beach, when that because I don't give a damn what nobody say about me because I know exactly who I am, okay? And I know exactly what I bring to the table. All right. It ain't a thing on YouTube to it ain't nothing nobody can say on the internet or even off the internet for that matter to make me feel any less about myself. I don't care. You don't matter. Child. While he told her the plane couldn't move with her on it. Child. Dragged her up on her own panel that she begged them to come on. I was like, make it make sense, Lord. Make it make sense. Ha ha. Mm-mm. But anyway, y'all, I believe that's all I had to talk about. So, also, before I get off of here, I won't want to meet nobody from none of these people, girl, none of them, Regina, none of them. Right. Oh, that brings me to the last thing. I thought Miss Sassy conceded was gonna do a live today because y'all know she usually do it on Sunday at 12:30. Well, come to find out, she's supposed to do it tomorrow at 12:30. Right now, I don't know why she changed it or what it is that she got to say that's so important or whatever. But girl, I still think it's a play that you and Cheffy did, and if it wasn't a play, you hoes is just ratchet. Okay. She is big, ugly, and have the nastiest attitude. You got that right, Michaela. Just the nastiest attitude. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Okay. But anyway, I gotta get off here, y'all. I've been on here for almost 3 hours. I think that was pretty much the replay for me. I'm sure it's much going on. The drama is going to start. Let me go back up a bit. She said, did anybody fly first class? Because I remember hearing that over these past 3 months. I think Lolo said she flew first class or she was right behind first class or something because they say the wheelchair people come on first or whatever. So but I don't know if she did or if she was right behind it. I'm not sure, but that's all I heard about that beach as far as the flying accommodations. You try to have sympathy for Brie. Yeah, you do. But when she opens her mouth, you can't have you just cannot. You cannot. Ugh. People are saying this heat paid for Cheffy to go to Vegas since Sassy canceled Cheffi's trip. Is that right? Is that what they saying? I don't think she was never not going to Vegas. I don't think. That clearly she's there. Whether she paid for it herself or whether somebody else paid for it to help her there. And why does she and I seen a picture of her having the little fake dog in the tub. Um, I'm like, what? Just weird. Just a whole weirdo. They all just weird. You know what I mean? Just the whole vibe is weird. They live their lives for the internet and it's weird. These are adults. They ain't even these 20-year-old and teens on a chair. Whew, I just don't understand. But anyway, that is my recap of what I saw this weekend. I'm sure that there is a lot that I didn't see. For all you guys, entertainment. Thank you, Regina. Thank you for all you guys that stuck with me the whole time. Like I know Regina's been here throughout. I believe Catherine, a lot of y'all. Anyway, if you came in late, please go back and be part of the replay gang. Thank you guys for clicking on. Thank you guys for getting me up to at least 100 likes. It's probably over 100 likes. Y'all don't forget to check out my product tag bag. You too, Miss 313. It was in honor of KRN showing us his Fendi lip balm or lip gloss that he tapped on his lips yesterday, and it drove the boys and the girls wild. Okay, so I had to put some Fendi lip products in my product bag. 147 likes. Thank y'all so much. That is awesome. Thank y'all. But anyway, I am getting ready to get off of here. I did not intend on being here 3 hours, but it was a long recap because it was a long weekend, right? But we all know, and I had to do it today because who knows what drama is going to ensue after everybody gets home and after everybody start talking. But y'all know I'm gonna try to catch it because a couple of things that I really want to see are some new court papers going to be filed. Are we gonna get the real? Are we gonna get a play-by-play of what happened between Lemon, Honest Road, and Shaquem? Child, there's a couple of things I really want to know about, right? Are we gonna get to see? Are we gonna get to find out what Lolo really felt about? Them trying to kick her to the curb, or will she just not be bothered with it at all because she had a good time? We just gonna have to see. Okay, the only like I said trip in my mind that was a really successful trip out of this whole thing was Sean Bradley and his crew. Everybody else stuff was ratchet. Oh, I think Queen 88 and Cam had a good time, even though VS tried to sabotage their good time. And so we're gonna have, but you best believe it's gonna be a whole bunch of tea because VS done set this thing up good, right? She gonna get a lot of views off of this tea that's gonna happen. But I really hope that Cam and as well as Queen 88 wouldn't even pay her no mind. You know what I mean? But we know it ain't gonna happen that way. But anyway, all in all, nobody got hurt. Whether I was throwing shade or not, everybody went on a vacation that wanted to go, I'm guessing, including Cheffy, however she got there. And so I'm glad nobody went to jail. I'm glad nobody got hurt. And that's what's very important to me. And I hope that everybody had fun, in their own way or whatever. And I mean that. There's no shade, right? And so that's right, Regina. Now here comes a month-long commentary on what happened in Vegas. Uh, what let us eat cake? Let us eat cake. Is that what you said, Regina? Right, right, right. And so anyway, because that's why I said the drama finna ensue after everybody returns, right, to their respective places, right? And so anyway, I gotta go. I love you guys in the way that Christ loves you. You guys have a nice rest of your evening. I'm ready to go in here and warm up my dinner and eat my dinner. Okay? But it's been done for a while. I just been on here for 3 hours. I would have been done 8 by now. It's almost 6 o'clock. But anyway, I'm sure everybody else have, right? But I've got to wrap my plate up and put it in the microwave because Lord Jesus, these people, those are videos for other days. I love you guys. Like I said, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Bye bye. Peace.